gentlemen, how are you? Yeah. I don't want to come down with something, man.
Lone Syndicate said, what's up,
What's
Grin?
up? What's up, man? I have this permanent gloss in my mouth type feel. It's not good. You know when you wake up and you sometimes have like a, I don't know what you call it besides like a disgusting layer of like goo. Like a weird bit of stuff in your mouth kind of thing. That's why everyone's like, brush your tongue when you wake up. Brush your teeth, all that stuff. I have that, but just the whole day. Which is not great. But dude, before we get into Wither Waves, can I complain about exercises for a minute? Man, you think it's worth something. You think it's like great. Like, ooh, look at us. It's so fun. Woo, we're working out. We're getting our brain and chemicals, dopamine delivered. Yippee-ki-yay, right? But then they don't tell you that, hey, when you exercise and you work out, you're sore. And some people handle that soreness great. Other people, like myself, who I think I go pretty hard in the paint, where like the third day of exercise, if anyone ever exercises, if you guys don't, then the third day of your workout, like you work out on Monday and then usually Wednesday, it's like 10x soreness. But for me, the day that I work out, I feel pretty good because you get like your blood pressure up, or heart rate up, sorry. So you're ready to rip. The second day, okay, you're feeling a little bit maybe sore, but you're still cognitively there. The third day, it's like my body is nothing but poisoned. You know, like my brain is just derpy. Like I don't know. I should almost prepare for that in a sense of like maybe on Wednesdays I should sleep in, because dude, it's not Wednesday by the way. It's Friday, but because my week is all discombobulated, so I have to work out 2 days back to back. Anyways, but I thought it was another productive day. I sat there and tried to take notes on the book I was reading. And I was just like, I had to reread a sentence like 8 times, and I didn't get it still. and not even like I didn't get it. It's just my brain is just like hazy, you know, like almost like I need to down like 7 cups of coffee and then I'm there. But I don't want to do that because then you lower your sensitivity to caffeine. Anyways, but yes, I wish that, or maybe I should just get out of this whole like build muscle thing, and I should just get into like heart rate up cardio, you know, because when you're like squatting 1,000 times and brutal shit, your legs are just torched, you know what I mean? Ooh, also, man, dude, we're doing air squats. I know that's like a bunch of wrestlers who've got like big ass fucking thighs have always said to do. I started doing those recently. Holy motherfuck, dude. Are my legs just like it's like the outer shell of your leg searing at you. It's rough. What's good, GT? Also, I'm wearing the shirt again. Is it pink? Is it brown? Is it purple? Who the fuck knows? I'm sure you guys do, because you guys actually are weirdly good at that. But alas, also I need to get about another month to pass. What's good, GT? GT, what the fuck you want? You're not here yesterday? What the absolute F? Okay? Also, I did talk to both of those people. But GT, did you get the character? I might need to eat like an almond, because my mouth does, yeah. It has a weird taste in my mouth. Always have almonds on standby. I feel like I ate a bug. You know, I got like one spot in my tongue that's kind of like, it just tastes gross. Does that make sense? I don't think so. Huh. Anyways, we're back in Wuwa. Loving the story, enjoying it thus far. Have not unlocked this new region. Apparently we're going to unlock our wind powers. And I tried to look into what the fuck that is. Apparently we have like corrosion or something. This is what you guys get today. I apologize. Whatever it is, it's some sort of like cool corrosive ability with an animo. There's a sword apparently. Anyways, very neat. Yeah, I still don't know if it looks like a giga crazy support build. You know, like there's some like crazy broken supports in this game. I don't know if Rover's that. Like, I don't know if you put him above the people that give like crazy like 30% damage bonus.
said yes, I got Cantarella with her weapon.
Let's go, buddy. We did too, but we got 8 shit. We lost. We had to do 20k to get both of them. It was pretty bad. But what was your pull rate like? Did you get them in the first couple or what? Also, let's just continue with the story. Let's rest here. Rest till tomorrow. We need to get this new location. Also, let's just turn off this weird shit. It's fine. Just, yeah. Also, how was y'all's day? Thank you for letting me vent about the two things I wanted to do that. I appreciate you. How was your day, Nong? What's good, Lone? What's good, Cat? What's good, GT? Everybody, how are you this fine Friday? Is it Friday? Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow's Saturday. Abby, are you all right?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess.
What blue thing?
Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
Why is there like bells? Like bells in the background or something. Also, GT says, "La most relevant ad ever played while I was starting the stream, featuring the chair you pulled, a character you pulled. No way! That's pretty huge. That's cool. Targeted marketing."
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else.
Oh, so just dust? Is it messy? Man, getting into your bed. I'm not sure if there's many worse feelings out there as something that is getting into nice, fresh sheets that have like crumbs and shit in them. Like, I don't know how I would start to fall out of love with someone faster than that. But yeah.
Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
Lone Syndicate said him doing good today. Grin work went by quick. Worked more on my OC. Love how she's coming along now in playing some ZZZ. How about you, my friend?
Me, I was a pretty unproductive day, if I'm honest. I did a little bit of stuff that was pretty useful. I'm going to talk to you guys about this tomorrow a little bit. But to me, man, the one thing that's like been such a nice change of pace for me is I was really about like goals back in like the last, let's say, year or 2 years. Hell, always probably. But to me, I really like the distinction between, instead of focusing on like goals, focus on the inputs that get you to the goal. So instead of like wishing for a garden to bloom or wishing for your like garden to be and then bloom, instead you would focus on all the tasks that are relevant to you having a garden and having a bloom, like watering the plants, seeding the flowers, stuff like that. So you focus on the inputs that you actually have control over, or the outputs. So it's just all about like waking up that day and making sure you keep feeding the beast whatever that, like, little bit of this, little bit of this, little bit of this, little bit of that, or a lot of that when you feel like it. And that's helped a lot. But so even when my days are shitty, I still check off like 4 or 5 things where I know I paid tribute to the blood god of effort of like this specific thing I'm trying to get good at.
GTID said this patch's story is that thing good, no one is doing it like Wuthering. Can't wait to see your reaction. Grin red exclamation mark.
Ooh! Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, I've always loved
Catman 11,234 said, do you not use creatine to reduce soreness?
I do.
Also, my Friday was busy and tiring. Got the house ready for the party, which is starting in about 3 hours, so I'm happy I get to stream.
That's
also
awesome.
soup time.
Soup time. Soup time. That's awesome. There we go. Yeah, I do use creatine, but I used to use it a lot. Creatine, I don't believe helps with soreness, if I'm not mistaken. I thought creatine helps you with like it helps you with. Actually, I shouldn't say so. It does help you with somewhat recovery, but I thought creatine was mainly there for it. Was basically makes your muscles absorb more water. I.e., you kind of look a little bit bigger, but it also, in turn, I think gives you more hydration, so that's not an element that you're having to constantly fight against when you're exercising or something like that. But no, I think it's also, there's like a level of, and it's either two things, like two things to be real. It's either A, I am doing exercise, like my body is just really, really bad at like managing soreness. Like I could be having like, I have like a protein shake and I have eggs usually, and then we usually have meat at some point in the day. So it's good, probably a good bit of protein. Probably you always need a fucking crazy amount, but anyways, or depending on who you are and how your absorption rate with protein, that could change. So I might just be a person who has really low protein absorption, and it's just I'm just stuck in the soreness hell, you know. But it also could be the other thing, which I kind of think is probably more likely. My exercise like regiment is like based on like very particular things. I would always the way I would phrase it is like true strength, which is not necessarily like doing like heavy bodybuilding. It's not doing like calisthenics. It's also not doing like cardio. It's trying to do like instead of lifting like 400 pounds and deadlifting at once, I would rather kettlebell swing. What do you call it? Like 100 pounds 1,000 times. Like I'd rather do something like that, or 500 times, or 400 times, things like that. Which I think, by the very nature of that, really just make your muscle just fucking beat your muscle down. Like to me, I used to do bodybuilding when I was like just starting out with exercise, and that was always way easier to me. Like you just do the max set you possibly can, you burn out your chest, that's it. But if you do the thing where like just as you're about to completely like gas out your muscles, you just stop and you give yourself like maybe like a minute, 2 minutes, and then you do it again, and then you do that 10, 15 times with like competent weight, whew, that shit is brutal. Nong says, what kind of stuff do you eat before you exercise? Well, I used to fast. So, like, I used to fast all the way through things, and I've still had the sore pain. And now I've started to eat all of my food front-loaded at the top of the day. And then I've never noticed that that's my differentiating factor, weirdly enough. With the one exception, if I eat a fuck ton of pasta, that gives me, like, an inhuman amount of cardio, but it never affects my recovery, if that makes any sense. I think the biggest thing that affects my recovery is just getting, like, an abnormal, maybe not an abnormal amount of sleep, but, like, I probably get, like, 7 to 8 hours most days, but my body, after, like, with the level of exercise I do, probably would be happy with, like, 11 or 12, you know?
said, I've always felt the most sore when I do the lift to failure, plus 2 inches, so after you're about to fail, do 2 more. I get the most pump and soreness then.
Yeah, see, so this is something that's, so I think that's probably the best for muscle growth, but it's not the best for, like it's kind of, this is what I always appreciate about the guy who, like, I looked up to on YouTube, who started, like, basically formed my entire identity around, like, exercise. Sorry, we'll play the game, by the way, eventually. One of the things was him basically saying, okay, say you have to, like, hit a rock, and you need to break that rock. Well, some people with exercise, they do a really cool thing where they pick up another stone, and then they like this giant stone, and they drop it on that rock, like, twice, but then they're cooked. Like, they're absolutely fucking shattered. So, like, okay, that's that. Then they have to take a long break. Then they come back in 2 days and they hit the stone. Then you have another person who takes a little tiny, like, rock the size of his hand and just starts cracking into it, let's say, like, 1,000 times. And, of course, maybe he does some damage, maybe chips off a lot off the surface, but largely the stone's probably going to be untouched. But you find the right person that knows how to find, like, the right amount of rock, the heaviest rock that allows him to basically smash this into the other rock, whilst also giving yourself a couple seconds of rest, and then repeat process consistently for, like, 2 or 3 hours straight of nonstop, just effort, the right amount of effort, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Then the rock probably most likely would shatter. At least I think the third person is the most likely to actually break the rock. So to me, when you're trying to get muscle, the whole, like, lift to failure, 3 sets thing is like proven science that works great for developing muscle. But if you're trying to develop strength, which is like your ability to, like, pick up your nephews and, like, play with them and run around and be silly, lift, like, cartons of jugs into the house, be able to, like, actually endure for quite a long time. Like, the best example is, like, this is why I call it true strength, is because it's similar to stuff like you picking up a log, throwing it over your shoulder, then putting it in the back of a pickup truck, or like, you know, if you ever had to, like, your friend was in some sort of situation, you had to move your friend for, like, a couple feet, then that's the kind of thing of, like, lifting up 200 pounds over your shoulder and then having to walk, that kind of thing. Kind of like firefighter training, shit like that. And I think it's interesting because if you look at, like, firefighters' builds, like, actually ones that aren't, like, media trained and shit like that, they're actually not, like, giga giant. Like, the difference between muscle mass and then strength is actually, like, an insanely surprising metric. They're not one-to-one is usually what I find. But if you're trying to build, like, body mass, I guess, then the whole, like, lift to failure, then go a little bit more kind of thing. But be careful with that shit because you could actually, like, rip your biceps apart, which is, like, you'll be out of commission for, like, a month. So just be real careful with that thing. That's usually, like, a super young man's game or an old man who's fucking on so much tea you can't even believe, you know? Anyways, you tried to eat it?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
What if this entity is a demon who's just trying to, like, he's the gluttony demon, you know? Creature helps,
Lone Syndicate said, we only about 5 days away from Trigger Grin. We gotta check out Trigger's character demo when we have some
should
downtime
we do it
this stream.
this time, or should we do it on Thursday? Or, oh wait, we have a whole full-on stream next week. Right. Maybe we'll do it when she's released. Just like we did with Wither Waves. I'll probably do it then. I did see some videos pop on my feed. It looks like she's pumping out some crazy, you know, dude, honestly, Lone, I'm kind of upset with Ambi. Like, personally, I usually when you get a character and you get the weapon, you're like, fuck me, this character is singing. Ambi don't feel that way. Ambi feels pretty like, I feel like my Ellen might be better than my Ambi, which is kind of shitty. Maybe I don't have her built right. I don't think so. I think it's like, I looked at yours and I was only a few chunks off, but yeah, she definitely doesn't feel super powerful, and I kind of like irks me a little bit because, like, man, maybe I should have skipped Ambi and went for Trigger and then just had, like, an amazing support unit. That'd be kind of cool, you know. But alas, what's done is done. Nog says, oof, that probably why I try to eat sugar. No, so my the reason why I didn't think that was the case, Nog, is because I tried all that stuff beforehand. So like I've had workouts where I tried to eat sugar beforehand. That it helps. I mean, it's like a Gatorade I usually had. I've tried ones where I've had to eat carbs. Like that to me doesn't affect the performance of my
Lone
workout.
Syndicate said, question Grin, are you playing Anby correctly? Because I watched a video on how to play Anby, and I found out I was playing her wrong.
If you want to send that video to me, I could check it out and see. I think I am. Yeah, you have to send it to me and I'll check. Maybe I'm misplaying her, but to me it's less about that and more about like her numbers don't seem the same. Which that was all the like information I seen leading up to it. Which maybe there's like a new found strat. People are like, no, people are misunderstanding it. That could totally be the case. But I like everyone was saying that from the when the game was leading up, and I thought it'd be still pretty good. People were saying that she's about like a little bit better than Haramasa, and Haramasa is considered one of the weakest 5-stars in the game. So yeah, and again, it's not that. Again, this is the thing. It's like when you say the weakest 5-star, everyone's like, well, actually, and I'm like, yes, no, he can perform. Like if you have all of the bells in the right alignment, sure. But like that's high level investment stuff, which most people don't have. You'd be better off putting that towards the character that already just has a higher skill ceiling, you know. Anyways, Anby, go.
Since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
Nog says, because you're not exercising to burn fat, you're doing it to build muscle, correct? To me, well, yeah, I guess to me in my workout, my thing is I'm exercising to progress. So like if I can lift a slam ball and put it above on my shoulder, like for like a minute straight, like do shoulder to shoulders, or Atlas carries what they're called, for like a minute, that's great. The same thing with kettlebells. So like if I can go up in my weight, that's what I determine my like growth to be, not my muscle gain, but my level of strength that I can actually do, which is me like getting heavier and keeping form strong and still like that. So it's not quite the like muscle gain index.
Lone Syndicate said it
correlates
sent.
for sure. But I've done both. I've eaten like I do find the one thing that does have a pretty big effect for me for like feeling a little bit better recovery wise is eating after I'm done exercising. Eating before has never done anything to me at least. So long as I didn't like go a whole like I went stupid a little bit and did like a day of fasting then exercised, didn't feel anything. Then I did a whole another 3-day fast or 2-day fast, sorry. 2-day fast in total, and that's when I finally started to be like, your body's like, yeah, we don't have any reserves left.
Said,
I'm
I
like,
think I had my most true strength during my martial arts peak.
Ooh.
I measured my progress by how long I could go at 80 to 90%, and how many rounds of sparring before I gas out. I miss it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's good for. That's also something you can do for probably maybe not 90%, but like that. Like that's the thing that like the thing I know about like longevity, because that's kind of what I'm after. Like I'm after like if I ever had my exercise idea is like if I ever needed to like use strength. To like help someone I love, like maybe I don't know, maybe you're like, dude, we have some crazy forest fires in Canada. Maybe there's some crazy shit where like you need to pick up your person who's like fucking passed out in the house and throw them over your shoulder, put them in a pickup, and then drive far the fuck away because you're gonna be getting intoxicated by smoke effects, essentially, stuff like that, or any other instance like that. Maybe simple as like you just want to go hiking, or maybe you're like you're fast forward like 10, 50 years in the future or something like that, and you're lucky enough to have a grandson who wants to go hiking and you want to go with him. All of those things to me are something that I want to adjust for, and specifically that last part, like longevity. So to me, based on every metric that I've seen, you building up your natural, not your body's mass. That's the biggest thing that people misunderstand. The thing that like actually affects your longevity is your twitch fibers, and your like raw innate strength, and your cardio for sure. Like those are the three things that massively propel you. And apparently it works as like a graph, like in your like let's say 30s to 18 to, I think it's like 27 or 35, depending on what genetic pool you have. But that's like your best route for growth, and it's really fucking hard to go like build muscle after that. You can like, especially nowadays, you can just get like testosterone, which will put you back in the young man's game, and you'll be fine. But the idea is that you build up this peak as high as possible, so that when you get into old age, like 60 plus, it slowly starts to tick down, damn near, unless you're having severe chemical intervention. It starts to slowly tick down, but all of the work you did prior is what keeps you living a long and like healthy life and being able to live without like shitty back pain and stuff like that. So that's kind of what my belief in exercise is. It's not necessarily about body mass, which is totally like, by the way, people who want to go bodybuilder and want to fucking like shoot up with the most crazy drugs possible, to each their own. Do your shit. Like, but I think that's why I always try to specify like my goal for exercise is this, like what I would determine to be like true strength. And then some people are like, no, I want to get as fucking big as humanly possible. I'm like, fucking get after it, king. Some people want to fucking run like Ironman marathons, and they need like inhuman cardio. Hell yeah. Some people just want to show like fucking crazy ass god level calisthenic tricks. All that is valid. But I think it's just important to just find what your goal is specifically. you know. And also for me, I just don't want to do it through chemical intervention personally, but that's my choice, you know. To each their own. Kat says, I felt like the best physical during my rowing. Yeah, rowing is one of the best. We might have to have a debate on this on Sunday, Kat. Probably maybe you don't feel the difference. Maybe we shouldn't get into this. I'm just gonna go, like, we're already paused here for so long, but I was watching this video of like these 3 dudes who are like classic, like popular gym bro channels. Like they have a lot of following about talking about exercise and stuff like that in the bodybuilder realm usually, like mass muscle growth domain. Anyways, again, I want to just define like muscle mass as not strength because it's a different thing. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, they're in that thing. But they were talking about like what is the best cardio, and it's so funny because they mentioned rowing. I think for me personally. It is swimming.
Catman 11,234 said, I'm down for a debate over Discord if you want to keep stream centric to the game lol.
No, I don't want to
debate.
debate.
Me a message.
I've never had that interest to be like, let me pause, let me just like go argue with my friend for a couple seconds. No, I don't want to do that. I think it'd be fun if we all like got into this as a community and if someone had like a thought of like, I don't really believe that. Yeah. But for me, what do you call it? The thing that I think is the best cardio is swimming as number one. You can't beat swimming. It's impossible. Swimming is the best cardio because you can do it for the rest of your life. It's going to kick the fucking shit out of you. And the only thing that's shitty about it is its ease of access, which is pretty apparent, like pretty important. But alas, we're not talking about like that, like limitations too much by wealth. We're trying to be like, what is just the most efficient thing you possibly can get? I think the second to me is interesting because this is where like the debate I think is valid. Is it rowing or is it an attack bike? I would say an attack bike because an attack bike actually has more realistic forms of movement rather than one linear movement of pull and a slight kind of like stabilization push forward. Whereas a kettlebell, it's constantly pushing forward and pulling back, pushing forward, pulling back, and there's no escape. So like there's a moment when you row where like the comeback is not as strained, but the entire time you're rowing, it's all shit. Like it's the same level of resistance across there's no escape essentially. But anyways, it's funny because I seen this video where these like workout channels were talking about it, and one dude mentioned it quickly and then quickly got off the subject because everybody fucking hates the attack bike. It's like it's the most masochistic fucking evil thing ever. It's just it's like someone putting your their boot on your neck. It's ass. I, by the way, much prefer rowing. Rowing is like a fun, rhythmic, like it's super inducive to like your breathing as well. But I don't think you're gonna get the same return on like health, mobility within your joints than an attack bike. Not in a pedal bike. Like some people are out here like just doing like cardio with their like whatever. I'm talking about an attack bike where you actually have to pedal your legs and use your arms to punch. So like do that kind of thing. That's i.e. attack because you're punching and you're also using your legs. Anyways, Abby, go.
I might encounter something similar at the next 2 pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me.
Are we going to be able to roam? The night passes in silence. Cantarella in the first is first awake and notices a subliminal something. I'm so fast at reading. That was fast. That happened fast. Okay. Also, look at our girl, man. Damn. I will say, how do you feel if GT's still here? If he was like too much talk about exercise, GT, if you're still here, how do you feel?
Catman 11,234 said, I personally love rowing as cardio due to the use of calves, quads, lats, core, some chest, triceps.
It's so good.
Where is biking? In the way I did it was mainly legs.
Yes, see, that's I
like
see. This
the
is the
whole
difference.
Body soreness.
I 100% think that like for me it is swimming is the SS tier, actually like cardio. You're a freak if you could somehow get that going. If you're near like a public swimming pool, fucking get after it. You're gonna be a freaking mutant. And you'll be able to do that for your whole life. The second one, I think, is attack bike because of my like understanding of all those things and how it like provides just a little bit more like application. In some of the cases, like I mentioned, like there's no escape, like there's no like resting period in between, and also it has multiple as a push and a pull, whereas I think most rowers would agree it's mostly pull with like there is some like, I guess push. Yeah, push. And whatever. One of them is weaker than the other one. Anyways, but then I'd put rowing as like the third best for sure. And then of course you got to put like there's like a side genre of like walking and running, which is like like just because it's anyone can do it, it's 100% free and it's really good for you. But it does also running specifically, depending on how you know how to run, it can be hard on your knees. And I don't think like a person who ran his entire life, I feel like would have knee damage eventually because of the level of impact of like dunk 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 on your knees. But some people also just have like good recovery. Like some people can run their entire life with no fucking degradation in their hips, knees, or anything. That's also why rowing and attack bike are nice, is because they don't put like a fuck ton of strain on your joints, which could massively affect you when you're older. But anyways, oh, we gonna play here? Well, guess what? I already have. I wonder if this is a better version of my character. Dodge. How do we play this character again? We do one of these?
Oh, this will be fun.
Should I be using that one or the one that I have?
Feel
I have a different, like, special rune. Let's get max stacks, and then we do one of these. And then we just fucking go to town. Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, mine's much better. I'm doing much better damage than 2K. Disgust me.
They're a lot feistier than before.
This!
Need help?
Perfect. So we'll do one of these. Switch to you. Rover, do your thing.
Defy. One with the sounds.
Ba, 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 ba. Switch to you, because Rover fucking sucks, dude.
Oh, this will be
Void
fun.
Rover just feels like shit. It's like you're half the time you're doing nothing. Like his animations look garbo. It's just tough. Also, we can do this. I forgot. And we can do this.
Nowhere to hide.
Is he dead? He's dead. Good. We'll do one of these. And cool one form, whatever it is. We should probably just use Jellyfish Lady. Rover fucking sucks ass. I hate Rover so much. At least the darkness version of him. I leveled him all the way up and it just...
Well,
yeah.
this is where our paths must part.
They're like, here's a little bit of Cantarella, or yeah, Cantarella. Let's see.
Lone Syndicate said kinda sad that this level 90 trial character is doing less damage than a level 50 version.
Yeah, man. That's yep. I didn't even think about that. Well, also, we do have the weapon. I do have pretty okay artifacts. I also think it's because we have such high critical rate. We don't have a lot of, like, skill investment either. So not only are we level 50, but we don't have, like, our skills 10x'd. So, yeah. Nog says, did you not say what you ate pasta beforehand? It was better for... No, only pasta, though. Pasta, to me, is like a freak drug. Like, pasta is, to me, like the ultimate... but only cardio. Like, it doesn't help... Like, pasta... and maybe Kat can attest to this, but, like, to me, if you're doing, like, classical strength training... Food, to me, doesn't really make the biggest difference in the moment. If you're doing cardio, holy fuck, food plays the biggest part ever. Like, if you have rice, if you have a pasta of any kind, you use spaghetti, and then you have to do any cardio, you have to have enough time to have your digest.
Lone Syndicate
you
said
can just
that's
fucking
no
rip.
Zeus Grin. The trial version also has the weapon, and I think they give you some wave bands too. Now the echo may differ.
Okay, well, never mind then. That's tough. Never mind, that's weird. I don't know what that is. Maybe we got some god tier artifacts, we didn't even know it. Yeah, that's really weird. But yeah, to me, that's what I mean. Like, I think this is pretty universal, but like, to me, so long as I have some food, me like lifting up my slam ball and squatting it doesn't take away my like natural energy. Now, if I do like a minute of, what is it called? The, Norwegian 4x4 is what it's called. Of that's just like really high level, a high interval, like attack bike stuff, I'm dead. Like I'm fucking you'll make me feel lightheaded if I don't have enough food beforehand. But that's cardio. I think plays a massive part. But strength training, I don't think has much effect by food unless on the back end it does. I do believe like when you're finally like resting and your body's like looking for nutrients, if you have like a reserve of food that's just dumped into your body, then your body's like, woo, we're good. In fact, it'll actually send like, at least to me, it sends like I don't get a dopamine when I exercise anymore because I've been exercising for long. But I do get it after I exercise really hard and then I eat. That's what all my dopamine like fires off. So much so that I can't even taste the food anymore. Like when I'm really exhausted and I had a really crazy workout, eating food to me it's just happiness. But it's not. I don't even fucking taste the food, which happened a lot especially when I was fasting. But I don't fast anymore. But that was something that I remember vividly, which is funny. But good question, Sog. I think I had my most true strength. I'm down to debate that. I personally love rowing. Yeah, rowing is S tier for sure. To me, I put attack bike a little bit above it. Or live in a land of lakes. Pick a random direction and go. I don't know about that, man. You fucking beavers can fuck your shit up. Same with otters and whatnot. Yeah. I'm not sure we got otters, but we got some ducks can fucking be pecking at you and shit. I don't know, but also the water's fucking cold AF. Like, people will be like, it's Canada, it's the lakes. And I'm like, yeah, have you ever gotten in a fucking lake? It's ice cold. And there's like tons of like weird, there's leeches. Fuck tons of leeches, man. We don't talk about leeches enough. You get fucking sepsis or some shit in the goddamn lake of ridden leeches. At least in the U.S., leeches can't survive in fucking saltwater, can they? We got hella leeches in lakes. It's tough. And they get you weird fucking like mosquitoes can give you diseases and shit. Yeah. Also, our lakes are kind of terrifying. You know what I mean? It's like looking into pitch black water. Like there's demons below the thing.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel.
Wait, what? No, you can swim, Nong? How come we can't swim? Or like you just are you saying you can't swim, like you don't know how to dog paddle, or are you saying like something about you like you sink? Yeah, you also very light. And you're not a heavy boy. You could just sit there, you know? I feel like you would be even above the water. Your chest would be above because of the air. I feel like. You know, he says, but like, yeah, Lone said, kind of said, what character doing that? Yes, it is.
Catman 11234 said the post-workout food shovel is so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Food tastes the best when I'm hungry as shit.
Yes, have you ever gotten to a point, Cat, where like you are so hungry that like the food and like your body is not even sending you a signal of like, it's so good, it's just eat more. Like eat more right now, eat more right now, eat more right now. I've had a couple of those.
And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Ooh, she's pissed.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Oh, I want Lone to do this quest to tell me if I made a mistake and I should have chose her.
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return.
Raidenade said, "Hi, Grin. How you doing today?"
What's good, buddy? We had a bunch of exercise talk. Honestly, it's been less story, more exercise talk. But hey, how are you, buddy? How's your day? Mind if I take the sword?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
Ooh, she can make me a sword?
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
Lone Syndicate said, I plan on starting the story tonight, so I should have it done by tomorrow.
Whoa! I just might ring you up when things are settled. Companion quest. Open the terminal, you exchange contact information. She leaves with a cool sword. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh! We could have wrapped this up to this point, and I could have ran around and collected fucking
11,234 said lake swimming in cold water is good for fat burning. I'd swim across a nearby lake every 4th of July as a tradition with my pops and uncles. Best part was there's a barbecue place on the other side XD.
Yes, see that makes sense. But are you like, hey, every day if you exercise 3 days a week, you're fucking going and swimming in a ball crushingly cold lake, getting leeches and shit on you constantly? That kind of sounds somewhat nice, like a really good mental discipline thing. I don't know, man. That's coming a little hot. I mean, I'm not sure about that. Also, yeah, I don't know, man. I know people are laughing probably because you're in the States. Like, we have sharks and shit. You gotta be afraid or something, even though sharks don't really attack you that much. But whatever, fucking jellyfish, stingrays, shit like that. We have lakes, but we got, I'm still scared of beavers in that shit. I don't want to get I've heard stories where people go and get, the shit kicked out of them by beavers. It sounds crazy. You die into a furry animal the size of this, but still. I don't trust those motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah. The posed were... also, Nog says, I'm 100% not fat. I have no Is fat come? I would have thought the opposite.
11,234 said, I said in an earlier comment, I hate swimming as pure exercise. Water polo for 3 years ruined it for me.
Oh, really?
Rowing lets me enjoy water's beauty while being able to breathe.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. To me, the reason why I think, I don't think there's any exercise that you can do. Sorry. I think there's very few, cardio that by its very nature isn't kind of dangerous, because usually it's kind of percussive, it's fast, and it could take a toll on you essentially, and almost every cardio has some impact or some joint strain. And to me, that's why you see old people in the gym doing aerobics, because you can do it all the way up until when you're really old. So for me, I feel like we gotta give water cardio. It's flowers in the sense that you probably could do this your entire life without like fucking any like degradation on your body. Yeah. Also, why can't we play the character? She's in the roster, but nothing. Also, I looked at the roadmap, by the way. I was way off. If you guys were using that as me as a metric, I apologize.
Raid Nate said, yes, Grinn's greatest fear, the humble beaver.
Beaver in water, beaver in the real world. I'll kick that motherfucker. I don't give a shit. But if it's in the water, dude, you're nothing. You're nothing when you're in the water. I can think of like a worse state. Maybe like fire. but water, man, you got gravity and everything losing you. All right, so I've said in the past something that was not correct. I said that this banner was going to be Cantarella, and then it was probably going to be the elf girl. Not the case. Apparently, there's going to be this season, or this like month, it's going to be Cantarella and Camellia as the two banners that we have right in this same day. And the next banner that's going to have two characters that you can pick from is going to be Shorekeeper. And they're also giving us Arrow Rover, so theoretically we're getting another character still, and it's free. But yes, and then in the next like 30 days from now is when we're going to get Zani and then Elf Girl. So, yes. And not the same time, by the way, like gapped out. And of course, they say possibly Zani and Phoebe are going to be running at the same time, which is hella weird because they're back to back. And then it's going to be Italian Tiny Rochelia, whatever her name is, Rochella, and then the Elf Girl. That's going to be it. And then the next patch. Oh wait. Okay, then
Lone Syndicate said we're getting both. Oh wait, never not the same time.
Yes, yeah, not the same time. Yeah, it's gonna be chunked out like that. But yeah, we've Cantarella is all we're getting for this patch, and then we get a Shorekeeper rerun. Yes, and then the next patch is going to be Zani and Elf Girl being the two new characters are going to be split apart, and then it's going to be these are all kind of speculation, but they've been correct beforehand. It's going to be this Elf Girl, this like goddess lady, and then a new character called Lupin. Yes. Also, the little elf girl, Lone, I do believe she's a broad blade user, is what they say. So, the elf girl, she is apparently a broad blade user. But we got it. The good news is we got a refractionary period, whatever it's called. Yes.
If only I could still fight.
You're okay.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect.
You gotta work it. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Catman 11,234 said, speaking of exercises, Kettlebell Gang update, I'm up to 15 pounds rotation.
Ooh! Rotations meaning like all the exercise or like round the worlds? Probably not round the worlds, but probably like 15 rotations. Or you mean windmills? Or you just mean generally? Dude, 15 pounds, if you can get up to 35 pounds doing like any of the iconic like 5 kettlebell stuff like Turkish get up,
Raid Maid said, did you end up getting Cantarella Grin?
Yeah, we got her. We got her.
Lone Syndicate said, Yuppie, let her also scale with defense, please, Siakona. I think I spelled that right.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. She's our first arrow, like our wind character that we're getting that's like besides Rover. So I'm hoping the wind people are going to get some love.
The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
I wonder if our flight works in this damn zone. Maybe. Because why? Yeah, probably not. Because why the hell would you use the boat if you could just fly everywhere?
Catman 11,234 said windmills.
Oh, windmill. Okay, windmill. Yeah, windmills. Yeah, okay, that's fucking great. Yeah, 15 pounds. That's huge, man. Yeah. I was about to say if anybody who exercise like a great, how should I put it? If anybody can ever get to like 35 pounds doing the like iconic kettlebell trio, which is like Turkish get up, which is basically you push it above your head and then you lay your back on the ground, then you get back up. Just figure it out essentially. It's kind of, there's a way to do it, but that's the general gist. And then there's snatches, clean and press, swings, and I think that's it. But if you can do all of those with 35 pounds, you are like net stronger than like a shit ton of the population. And you're not just like stronger in the way that like, you know, if you can do dumbbell curls, you are, or like you'd be okay. You're like practical strength. Like you could pick up 2 jugs of water and like walk and it's not going to do anything to you. You can like pick up, you can like be silly with your female companions or boyfriend or whatever and just be fine. For women, you can stick around 250, 25 pounds. Or like 15 pounds, honestly, and you'll be much stronger than most people. But yes, But yes. Also, windmills should be there too.
Darkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
Cat says, just put me in the DBZ machine that increases Earth's gravity. I feel like it'd be terrifying. Although, what do you call it? I Am Connor? What is it called? I Am John Connor? Fucking fire movie. Very underhyped. Or underdeveloped, or like undervalued. Very fun movie.
You don't remember from your exams?
The premise was that. The premise was the same. The premise was basically like, hey, if we went to Mars and you were like, had Earth's gravity, you were able to like leap 20 feet. Great.
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt. Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces
Oh, you didn't catch
being
this,
spread
gotcha.
out like this.
Yeah, Arrow has been kind of non-existent, man. It's kind of a shame because Arrow to me is like the best. I think maybe it's because they started with that. I think like if you think about it, there's characters that nobody likes that happens to be Arrow. Like the starter girl that everybody has technically is Arrow, like wind based. The one who has like the weird forehead gang, like just crazy. Yeah, she has that. So there's a lot of like wind people by default, I think. Same thing with like the monk. Like I think net probably there is a lot of wind people, but just nobody gives a fuck about them. Not very good.
Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try.
And you kind of do need like
we still need to rebuild the waterway.
A DPS, like an Arrow DPS, and the DPS they have had, they're not very exciting, like some of the new ones.
There's no point in fighting Hogness if we can't repair the waterway.
Got it. Yeah, it's probably important that we bang this out.
We should take a wing ray.
Ooh! Huzzah!
Hold on tight.
Shit.
Don't go falling off.
Oh, did she grab onto us? Why don't we have...
said, sup, how is my favorite MILF? And also sup, Grin.
We haven't been
Lone
able to...
Syndicate said Yang Yang is still a decent character as she is one of the few characters with crowd control, grouping ability.
It's just, Lone, like, this is the thing, man. Why? Why? Why do you need CC? Camellia, who's a Havoc-based, does God-level mass AoE, okay. What's his name? Chang Li also does wildly massive AoE. She also can teleport to people, so it's not like she has like the CC is even worthy. And then she also has a massive nuke. And then if you look at like what's his name, the pirate boy, I can't think of
I will be there for everyone.
Brant. If you think about Brant, also can like zip onto people in 2 seconds, and also does a shit ton of AoE. like to me, they haven't had any like they've devalued those units. Same thing with like DPS or like we haven't had like a defender really. Like either things one shot you when you get to like super high level gameplay in this game, or you can just like face tank most shit. So like there hasn't been a need for all this business. I got sneezed like you would happily. Oh, also, what's this? Sorry about that. Ow. Ow. Also, to answer Bolty's question, she's good, I think. We'll see. I'm going to play her because this game wants me to play this just Rover, I guess. It wants you to really understand how dog shit light Rover is. Then give you Arrow and be like, nah, it's not as bad.
Raid Maid said, bless you, Grin.
Thank you, Raid. Appreciate you. When somebody hits me with a Gesundheit, I feel like you're fucking lying to me. Something about it seems like you're doing too much. You know? Oh, my nose is starting to get leaky. Ooh.
That one. It isn't supposed to be.
Did you end up getting a raid, or did you not go for her?
Lone Syndicate said Spectro Rover only shines with Phoebe.
This is what's so tough because Lone, I feel like, is a character that would be like every character is possible, and to me, I'm like, yeah, sure, but it's the thing. Me and Lone have been having this conversation for like fucking 6 years, but to me, I always judge things as like relative to the other options at play. So it's like, okay, yes, is this like theoretically usable? Kind of. Lone looks at things of like, well, so long as they all like get over this like hump of like I can still play them functionally and it'd be good. He thinks that way. I think of like top half, like what is the maximum amount of efficiency and power that can be attained? Let's compare it to everyone's end state, etc. Now, with what Lone said, Lone's probably correct in the whole Rover thing. But, again, Rover's only good with this one character that... I don't know if that means Rover Spectro is even fix him. Something, you know?
There's a gravity calibrator up ahead.
But perhaps he can be everything, so they're like, let's not make him powerful, because theoretically he can swap. Although you can't, like, swap lives, so it's not like you're able to tap into all your abilities, you know?
Catman 11234 said there was a meme going around where women on Twitter were saying, "Tell your boyfriend, I'm stronger than you," just to get manhandled flushed, and guys replying, "If you need exercise motivation here."
Dude, I don't know if I want to play that game. If someone says, "I'm stronger than you," I'm like, okay, sure. I don't want to prove, man. People out here pulling them back, okay? Out here fucking that shit up, all right? People be crazy. People are like, it reminds me of that other meme where it's like the teacher would come into the classroom and be like, "Are there any like really strong boys here who can lift this table and bring it to the thing?" And when you're like fucking 13 or 9, you're like, "I'm strong. I'll do it." It's the same vibe when your girlfriend's like, "I'm stronger than you." You're like, "Excuse me?" No, I'm the best.
Lone
Like,
Syndicate
chill,
said
buddy.
no, him saying Spectro Rover is only good with Theobi, as they can tap into the Spectro Frenzy thing.
Oh.
At least I think that's how it works, otherwise trash everywhere else.
I see. I see. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Also, I think your previous comment makes sense. So, yeah, to me, I noticed that, like again, I mentioned the monk girl, and you were like, she's possibly, like, this is Lone's natural inclination, I think, to be like, well, there is a version of this that could work out. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but generally speaking, maybe I should make a point to say that, like, generally speaking, compared to everybody, these characters maybe aren't great. But I think, like, Lone is always, and I appreciate Lone doing this, because Lone's the other side of this, where it's just like, well, no, they're usable. And I'm like, yeah, they're usable. But again, defining the terms of the agreement, etc., is boring. I'll hit a platform, statue, divine, justice, radio, strong things before. Okay. Is this just something I can activate with the gravity, but like hit it? Why do that when I can use my weird teddy bear mutation? Oh no, just tell me this.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Does she grab onto me again to like do our little jump? Oh, we can go this way. Not up and down, but left to right. Gnawing says the best CC condition is that of being dead. Yeah, the only thing I will ever say that, like, I should stop pausing, but the only thing I will say, Venti to me made me change my mind in Genshin. It was a character that, like, he had, like, a black hole effect that would just, not only would it kill things, but, like, you could detonate his, like, whirlwind to, like, have an element. And it was just, like, enemies that were, like, thousands of feet away just got sucked into this death hole and just fucking eviscerated, and it was done. Which, again, to Nong's point, is not just CC, it's a fucking death ball that sucks you in and then kills you, basically, within, like, 1,000 ticks. CC is nothing without its follow-up of something else, whether it's healing or damage.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course.
Catman 11234 said that's how I play D&D. I could stun the enemy, but they also have skin which is flammable. So a fireball.
Fireball it is. Very, very good. The whole Berserker thing, to me, I watch a bunch of people play D&D, and when so many people are like, I want to be like the Barbarian and Berserker, and yes, the Barbarian can like get tapped into like Berserk Rage or some shit and fuck people up apparently, but I'm always like, man, I always notice you're the first to get fucking clapped. You're the first one to get eviscerated. I know nothing about D&D. I just watch people play it and they get like subliminal. I think that's what's happening. Casting a plunge attack above the platform will cause the divine statue to justice to descend, triggering the special ruin move. Got it. So we can need a drop kick this fucking thing. Got it. Away.
Wind, guide me.
Pow. Yeah, no, I get it. Don't even let me hit it. Boom. Old ancient ruins. Fuck that. It's my house. Okay.
Lone Syndicate said I try to view both sides of the spectrum also. Shame Venti got gutted as the game went on, since they made more and more enemy that were too big to be sucked in.
Is this really
Insert
okay?
innuendo.
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Yeah, that to me is the biggest, like, again, I hate fucking Genshin's balancing, but, like, that to me is the biggest problem with it, where like, instead of saying, like, hey, maybe we should make certain things, like, make sense, like, maybe we should make, like, these big fucking enemies that just can't be moved, like, giant chili hurls or something like that, or, like, big fucking, like, werewolf-looking things. Instead, they were like, nah, this normal, human-sized guy, it doesn't work, and you're just like, that doesn't make any sense, like, at least make it make some sense. It was such a, like, fuck it, stop it. I don't know why they get more shit for that, because it's basically like saying, like, oh, this character's powerful, let's patch it, which would kill any gacha game, because you're spending money to get the something, whether it's looking at the nice big titty anime girl or power, to, like, carry your ass through all the events and shit. Let's be honest, it's a big titty anime, anyways. You know what I'm saying. Bodhi says, Booba equals exists. Then equals spends money. For sure. Yes. Yeah. Although, the bard's wholesome, whimsical charms also seem nice. Are we killing these cool dragon things?
Are these the so-called
I guess.
dragons?
Guess you'll die.
Catman 11,234 said HP is stored in the booba.
Which last
Yeah, I'm not sure if what is Brand's situation? Is it stored in the bot? Anyways, ask maybe that.
Lone Syndicate said making Kazuha the best replacement since his burst was fucking massive. Insert innuendo here as well.
Yeah. I'm about to say, Kazuha to me though felt like I feel like it's okay for gacha games to kind of do that. Even though I missed Kazuha the first time around. Like, I feel like Kazuha was a weird character where, like, every now and again in a gacha game, I think it's probably good to be like, yeah, let's just, like, fucking crank everything to 10. This is a must-pulled character. Like, if you don't get him, you're an idiot. Yes. Like, you know, and also his kit was fun. It was fast. It was satisfying to use. Like, that's what I worry about is sometimes, like, when there's a really OP character that just feels like dog shit to play. I think it's usually, like, a universal thing. Like, I think most people are like, yeah, I don't like playing that kind of way, you know?
It's Hogness.
Yeah, Kazuha was, like, cracked. He was, like, he had 17 things going for him, and it was a shame that...
There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Okay.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, that's so cute. We turn into a giant... That's kind of fucking hilarious. Dude, oh my god. Do you think our rover ever has the Beast Boy and Raven... Is it Raven? Raven meme? Where he's like... where he's like, can we kind of stay human? And she's like, no, whore. Oh, man. Memes are the worst. Anyways, we, theoretically, as Rover, can turn into anything. Well, any sort of monstrous creature, which I'll be honest, woof.
Lone Syndicate said I did hate the fact that in Genshin that characters' consolation weren't just stat increases, but unlock new ways to play the character like C0 Kazuha, just to op support, but C6 now made him a DPS.
Yeah, that's in every gacha game though, which is a little bit, like, I for sure agree, it's shitty. Super shitty. Also, Kat says, turn into an octopus. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, do you guys have any of those? I don't think I got any. I'd be like, stay you. I don't. Yeah, but also Raven was, like, notoriously, like, fucking up kids' lives as yes. Do we go up or down? Maybe not. Is this correct? Yeah, that's something I wish was changed in for sure. Like, to me, I think it'd be cooler if most characters had like a skill tree, so you had like reasons to kind of progress, you know. So like the more you invested in, like, when you got this character to level 50, they became really, really what is it? Not strong, but like they unlocked new abilities and new like ways to play them. Like, to me, that's much more fun than like, hey, Hey, but of course that would sell less money. Like, again, they're selling gameplay, and they're like specifically making it so that like there's just enough gameplay like to keep you around
An unexpected
and to get the gems.
discovery.
It's kind of like a weird like you're what is it like? You're playing because you want to get money to get the characters but then you're spending time.
Catman
but that makes you have more opportunities to get money.
11,234 said the One Little Mermaid comic that went viral. But Grimsby, 4 legs. And Grimsby replies, 2 Virginians.
Ew. Ew. I didn't see that one. I did see the one where, like, was there a thing? Also, can I use this? Oh, shit, I can. Okay, well, we're fucking easy then. We're having an easy time. This is one of her swords? Telekinesis not working.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Go! At least we know where one of the things is. Is. Nice.
It's identical to the last statue.
Ooh,
Same as before. I'll handle it.
This is kind of an aside, but I was waiting to show you guys about it. We have a little bit of a law here. Not really. We're doing stuff like severely in the story. It's always happening. But dude, I seen this video, this little short, and I thought it had one comment in my head, which was, oh, I wish I could remember it so much. Shit. Oh, I can't. It was some sort of dumb shit where people were like, I don't know what I was about to say. It was really cool, but to me, it was something like people say like adversity is the way, or no, some shit like, people, I don't know, something like people say opportunity is everywhere, but the skill needed to hone the opportunity or acquire the opportunity. It's just like the most fucking like flying through walls. Like, guys, there's like opportunity everywhere. You just need to keep your mind open and get it. This skill required to get it, where you're fucking zipping through walls and shit, and like dropping into a tiny thing, having to make these micro adjustments. Like, guys, just try. Man, give me a little bit of time. Okay. I love these videos, by the way. They're great. Very fun. Very fun videos. Let's do this. Back to the game. It's like for the aside, yeah. Oh, are we going down? Do we need to go that way, or can we just drop? Maybe there's chests. Ah, fuck it. Let's just fly down there. This. Purify this weird, cool, god-level statue.
Catman 11,234 said you mentioned Berserkers. There's a new Steam release you in the Discord for a new Berserker action RPG game.
Is it action RPG or is it Dark Soulsy? I see the Dark Soulsy one. It looked like a... No, sorry. It looked like a... People said it's good. It looks... Apparently, like, based on everyone I've heard review it, they say it's like a really fun game, but it's not... Like, it doesn't look very appealing, like visually. Like, I think it looks very, like... jank. It's like there's some jank in there that makes it not look like super fidelity like Dark Souls kind of looks like, but apparently you don't even notice when you're playing. But I noticed that when I was watching the videos. I'm like, it looks a little weird. Not weird maybe, but off. Oh, there's bats. Oh my god, isn't it great when they give us a flying enemy? And
hopefully this helps.
And yeah,
moment of resonance
when we can't use aerial attacks. God damn it. Also, this is all but confirmed that the one lady, the like elf lady, is most likely going to be a light character, like an arrow character. Not arrow. What's it called? The like the light artifact. Man, this game loves its light characters and its dark characters and treats everybody else like shit. Okay.
Bad timing.
This.
Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
Bop, 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 bop. Stop fucking hitting me, dude.
Strike from the shadows.
The shadows. Yes. I spat everywhere also. Jeez. It just feels so boring to play him. Why can't I play other characters, man? Can I like, it's like there's a trial run. Am I forced to play him? Ugh. Can I like switch my teams? No. Okay. Yeah. Do your thing, lady. Little miss. Oh. How are you enjoying Cantarella Lone? Are you enjoying her now?
Lone Syndicate said because GRINN that wouldn't be immersive.
What wouldn't be immersive?
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
What wouldn't be immersive? Not like playing like a different rover. I can find if like one of like Rover is on the team, like that's okay. It's also insane to me that like this game is still doing the same thing Genshin did. And it makes me want to rip my hair out. Where like, please for the love of God, the developers who make this game, let me respawn characters. It's ridiculous that I have to wait 5 seconds to have a boss monster respawn. Let me hit a totem and just respawn it. It's so dumb. Like it's not like my immersion's breaking, etc. Second, I can. There's moments where I can literally walk up to an NPC, be that NPC that I have, and be like, it's like it's already immersion breaking.
Balti said, "Have you even put your echoes in your new rover?"
Moment of resonance.
I have used this. Let me see. Let's see. Did I get anything?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Look at this. Rover is they give us a maxed out Rover, and they give him some pretty dog shit stats actually. Jeez, well maybe not. Let's see. What's his overall stats? It's okay. It's not great. It's not great, but yeah. This is a trial like Rover that's like fake. I'm actually not sure if my Rover is much better.
I will be there for everyone.
Oh, dude. Oh, eat shit. Eat shit, Rover. I got 243 critical rate and 60 critical damage. Why can't I use my Rover? Now, this is the Dark Void version, but still. Oh, sorry. The other one was let me have a vote.
That attack and crit damage way below average.
Yeah, for sure. It's your Havoc one. Yeah, I know it's my Havoc one. I don't have the other one. I get the talent upgrades not carrying over. Well, I guess everything else would carry over. The crit rate would, just not the like level enhancement. Which is kind of bullshit. The level enhancement not carrying over is kind of ass. Okay, I guess. Oh, we're flying in this thing. Is this immune to? No, it's not. It's neutral. Ah, that's fun. Yep. No, I got it. The fact that you control my camera actually makes it worse for me. Pow! Da-da-da! Nice. Has anybody played? I think Lone did. No, maybe not. Lone would have to do the story. Has anybody played with Arrow
Still
Rover?
Missing an area
Here.
But where?
If so, how is he?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
She's pretty cool.
Lone Syndicate said also, to answer your question, GRINN, it's so nice having another healer. I've been getting by on Shorekeeper and Tauki.
You still...
Just a bit more.
You still haven't
I'll handle
used...
this bit. You rest.
Rena.
You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
All right.
Lone is hell-bent on not using a particular character that was notorious for being really strong when the game first came out. And he was like, no! She's the worst.
Leave it to me.
Well, alright.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
Oh!
Bad timing.
A little too antsy from the attacking. Why? Why are you locking onto the fucking one that doesn't mean do shit? That's so dumb.
No hesitation.
This is the least fun I've had when it comes to playing the game.
Moment of
Like,
resonance.
your actual main... Dude, it drives me nuts that the main character in these games is always such a total fucking cuck. He just does nothing. He's like cool in the story, but then like, what is you're supposed to be like a fucking unit. In the story, like, oh my god, you're the arbiter. And meanwhile, there's like a knight that anybody else would just crater, and he's just like,
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, you know
nothing.
how I feel about Verena. It only got worse after I lost the 50-50 to her on Camellia Banner. I haven't even given her that wave ban out of spite.
Out of spite? Yeah, I get you. It's about sending a message to me. This way. I'm happy it tells you which way to go. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Well, yeah. Oh, well, shit. I didn't see that.
Catman 11234 said, like when I fight a boss in Rise of the Ronin and
Remnants
they
of
do
the
crazy
past.
ass moves and I'm like, EHHH, have a slash or two, and they're teleporting around making shadow clones.
Also, can you think of some bullshit, man? Look at this. Look at this. Not even let me get that chest. No, you have to be on the right level. I guess if you open it, it would fall out. I'm like, okay. What do you mean? We have like, we can, what? This is where we get it at. Not gonna lie, the Berserk game looks lit. It does look cool. I'm not sure if I'm ready for another Dark Souls-y kind of game.
Cardathea?
One sec. Wait.
I'm ready.
Never mind. We did not put it in the right direction. I can't remember. No, we did. We did. We're the best.
Cherish every gain.
Cherish every gain. See? Very cool things he said. But then to give him a character, like, again, give him, like, the most cracked stats you've ever seen in your life, gang. Like, what are we doing? Is it on rails? Yes, if you're looking in the right direction. This is very cool, though. Very cinematic. I want to spend $50, though. Spend it on it, then. Go get after it. Get after it. I feel like it'll be a good game. Everyone said it's not bad. People were surprised by how good it was. Apparently, the developer is kind of sussy when it comes to releasing good games. Like, they don't have the best track record, but this one, bang. I mean, I shouldn't say they don't have a good track record. They're just usually making, like, mobile kind of money weird games, you know. Oh, I don't want to spend. I don't want to spend $50 though. I mean, I thought you have already mentioned that you will put an eye patch on and get a peg leg up in here and sail the seven seas. So if you wanted to validate your purchase before maybe you wanted to really give the yeah.
Strike from the shadows.
As a person who has paid for all of his games, that's kind of tough. That's kind of a tough sell. But I gotta pay for these games because I like the games. I want to support them, and I want more games like it. And I gotta pay my money.
Catman 11234 said while collecting footage for 10 years of GRINN, I've been watching your Krieg gameplays and I enjoyed how you'd stop your commentary to listen to Krieg's insanity. You'd just laugh and move on.
I love it. Krieg is, well, first of all, thank you, Kat, for doing that hellish work. But I was gonna say, yeah, man, I love Krieg. Krieg was like, I don't know if I found a character like Krieg that I thought was so unique, interesting, and fun. It kind of makes me sad when I think about, like, Mose was cool, and Mara was bad. I don't know, Mara was not very, like, personable, at least to me. Like, Roland was a dope-ass character. Axon was, like, yeah. What's the other character that fucking exists in that game? Flack was okay. Flack was just cool because he was voiced by a really cool guy. But, like, I don't know. To me, Krieg is, like, a really, really, really unique concept for a character, and I hate that, like, we've gotten similar ones, I guess. It just doesn't feel quite the same. You know? Same thing with Gage. Gage is a fucking, like, crazy unique character. Yeah, Axon and Salvador were, like, the characters that were a little less, like, exciting, I guess, on paper. Mine was okay. Zero was really cool. Zero was also one of those characters I think is very unique. Like, just iconic almost, you know? But yeah, Krieg was the best, man. Also, my builds, that's so cringe, man. My builds for that back in the day are nothing. Like, real bad. Real bad. I feel like I did good with the Wonderlands build, though.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be.
Ray says, once again, I really hope Borderlands 4 is good. Me too, man. Me too. I think at the very least, like, I have never played a Borderlands game and not had fun. So, like, that's something it's almost like if there was an Elder Scrolls, I'd probably buy it day one just because it's out. So same thing with GTA for people, for sure. Like, I've never had an experience where it wasn't fun. I've had an experience where I'm like, this is not what you guys have shown you are capable of, which is disappointing, for sure.
So beautiful.
Do you want to stop for
a
while?
Sorry?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
I like this. This is like a wholesome, fun time. Also, I feel like, yeah, it might be better to pick Camellia because you'll be able to, like, have a faster time running around and shooting shit and develop a, like, actual connection with that character probably. And then you'll be forced to use her anyway. But I don't know how you're able to use Camellia because she's purifying shit. So, like, how does that...
Lone Syndicate said, I remember Grinn's Wonderland arc
Wind
and how the
guide me.
videos were too successful and he had to hide all of those videos, lol.
Is that the lore of it? Kinda. Yeah, it kind of is. You're right. No, Lone's got to remember me. That's kind of how it went. Kinda. The way it kind of functioned a little bit was at the time, and I think it's still kind of relevant, is if you have a channel dedicated to a very particular thing, it will do infinitely better than a channel that's kind of scattered and does everything. So I basically was like, let's make a brand new channel that's pretty specific to this kind of thing, which is like builds, and it worked out. Like it did pretty good, and yeah. But yeah, that was the weirdness of that, of like why we privated them, was because I moved all the content to another channel. That way people could still get after it. But you're kind of messing with momentum and stuff like that, man. Yeah, it's I kind of go back and forth with that. Is like, is it better to be super big brain and account for all the variables and like avoid all the potholes, or is it better just to focus on like the fundamentals of something and just keep doing that? The issue is that I've seen people who do that like fundamental shit, and they don't realize they're ramming their head into like a fucking wall, like not realizing they're doing this one thing that this is what's causing you to like fall off essentially and not connect with people as much. But I don't know, maybe that's too heady for all this stuff, you know.
An unexpected discovery.
I do think there's like still like a mysticism in the YouTube space where it's just like it's so much more pure if you just don't think about all that stuff. And I'm like, I think it's more pure if you think about all that stuff, because someone's really trying to make something that connects with you. It's like an artist really trying to make something that makes you happy. I don't think that should be looked down on. Maybe it's special when someone like does something completely authentic to themselves and they resonate so heavily. That's kind of cool too. But I don't know if it's more cool than someone who's like, I want to make something beautiful for you. It should make you feel special, I guess, you know. But yeah. The Wonderland arc is interesting. I look back at that game with like a lot of reverence. Like I quite enjoy it, but a lot of people hate it. Like people keep putting in the same playing field of like how shitty Borderlands 4 was a mistake and terrible story, and then people are like, yeah, Wonderlands 2, and I'm like, wait. Wonderlands had a really bad endgame. That was it. Otherwise, combat was fucking amazing. The story was fun. It wasn't not great, but it was just normal. And the characters were like amazing. I didn't love that we didn't have Vault Hunters. I didn't really care about the fact. I guess it made sense for D&D and stuff like that. I think they are still working on Wonderlands 2, which is cool. But that might have got canceled because Gearbox is kind of doing weird things.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
No.
We'll do it together.
Oh, wholesome.
But
if it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
Wholesome. Cute. Since when do we have fucking telekinesis, dog? Like, what? I guess we have light magic. Yeah. Dude, I'm watching this. I'm reading this manhwa. It's fucking good.
Traps.
Sorry, I'm reading this manhwa. It's awesome. The premise is like, I don't know, it's kind of the whole thing to explain, but the TLDR guy making a video game has a bunch of routes in it. It's a classic RPG. He's working on this like villain archetype character who like dies to everybody. He's like the first second-ish area boss. He's like a big bad evil guy. He ends up like everyone wants to kill him. He has so many death flags, and the guy who's like playtesting, who's like making this game, finally gets a route where he survives.
Said my only problem with Wonderland's endgame sucks, and there was no reason to keep playing after story, really, which is a shame because everything else was great. Oh, beside loot luck that also sucked.
Everyone's 100%. I 100% agree with everything you just said. Yeah, everyone's locked in with that. But I was gonna say, so the premise of this manhwa is the dude is basically like he gets isekai'd, or like not isekai'd, he gets like pulled into the video game he's making as like the villainous character that's like destined to die to like all of these characters, and he's like just a real son of a bitch. So like they throw you in the deep end where he like most people hate him. His fiance, like he does horrible shit to him or to her and all that kind of shit. But what makes it, one of the cool things is him basically trying to like repair all of these fucking people who hate him and like being kind of good, but he still has like traits that he's fighting against. Like he has like arrogance, and he feels like the body that he's possessing really want to like get mad, or like someone doesn't use like pleasantry, nobility talk, and he fucking makes him seethe, and he's like, calm the fuck down, dude, like it doesn't matter. But anyways, why I brought that up is because they're actually doing a fun thing with the magic system in the game, in that where he basically is just using like telekinesis, and he's just cranking the dial on it, and he's like covering his body in like rune magic, and he's like this beautiful noble guy. He's like jacked, and he's got like all these fucking markings on him, and he's just like levitating swords. And it's such a cool concept that I thought was fucking fire, is like levitation used in like a combat sense. And to me, the fact that he's just like a classic noble, looking like a butler like clean as hell, suit and everything. He's got a sword. He's got fucking thousands of swords around him and shit, and he's just like, come at me, bitch. It is fire. It's called something, it's like the main thing. It's like super popping right now. It's got like 30 chapters, so it's not that much, but very fun.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
I fucked up the whistle. There we go.
Foam heard you.
I haven't whistled in a long ass time, man. I used to be great at whistling. And that kind of works. It's okay. I'm shocked when I meet people who can't whistle. It's something like, what? It's like not tying your shoes. You gotta have some. You gotta know how. The problem. What is the one thing that you would want loaned from Wonderlands? Also, feel free to not answer because I feel like you might be playing a video game and just have to pause and like reply. It's okay. But to me, I thought Wonderlands was great. The only thing I wish I like the character creator. That was fun. I liked all those things. The only thing I wish they had is more classes. I wish there was a way to kind of like every thing in Borderlands has like a hybrid skill. Like you always go down 2 skill trees eventually. I'd be really cool if there were like hybrid capstones, essentially, like in each skill tree. Like if you have these 2 skill trees, they kind of merge into like one unique capstone. Because you're gonna do that anyway. Like that'd be fun. But the main thing again with Wonderlands is just the end game, and keep it simple. Like I do not want it to have OP level 6 and shit like that because I hate it. The weirdest shit, dude.
Catman 11234 said I'd want abilities like a MOBA, as something that might depart from the Borderlands formula. I'd love 2 to 3 active abilities you can cast with 1 to 3, then the ultimate is ability 4.
Expected.
Okay.
I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh, how did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
Catman 11,234
Rover might be a lolicon. Anyways.
said like how character might have a dash with a 5-second cooldown, while another like the Siren has a short-range teleport, and another might do a big leap with damage on landing.
See, I feel like
I just like abilities.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what you're saying. You're basically saying like I feel like there's some characters that have like in Borderlands we have like melee mutations, like melee difference, like changes your melee and stuff like that. But I think you want like more. See, to me, I kind of go the other way a little bit, Cat. Not probably the same thing, but like to me, I don't like cooldowns. Like that's the thing that bothers me. Like I want an ability that lets me like flip the dice as many times as I want. Like say if there's a ground pound, let me
how
spam
about
it.
actual DLC and not that PLC or whatever they called it? Everything else was good. They add new characters, new skill. Till this day, I still say I regret buying the Chaotic Edition, $100. Yeah,
that's tough. Yeah, it's tough. I just want to press buttons. To me, my biggest thing is I dislike when the main thing I go to Borderlands for, if I'm telling you the truth, it's the feeling of satisfaction when like you get something to synergize, like 2 skills working together in like a way that no one thought of, but holy fuck does it make it just broken. That's the shit to me that makes everything like so much more meaningful. So like if there's like my worry is that like, hey, yeah, you can recover your health every. Like, if you die, you're left with 1 health, but then, guess what? You don't die. What a fun perk. By the way, it's on like a 3-minute cooldown. And that last bit, to me, just kills it. Like, it makes it so... I hate it. It makes me, like, seethe. And, like, it's not that I'm against, like, things being OP or, like, them having balancing issues. I just dislike anything that, like, curbs... But like it's like a weak fix for a problem, but it's like, why even make that a problem? Let someone get stupid. It's not like in every fucking Borderlands there's not giga crazy builds like anyway. So just let people have more fun with the weird ideas that they can envision within their head. It's dumb. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to it. This. I didn't want to miss the cute dialogue, so I said, fuck it, we'll pause there for a minute. The League Legends MMO probably will never release. We'll do that. That's the one game that I've heard about where people say there's like when Arcane was popping off, people were saying that there's like they've been working on like an RPG MMO type thing. I don't know what it was. I thought it was I thought maybe it was like an Overwatch thing, but maybe not. I forget what it was. Was it an RPG or was it a fighting game? I don't know what it was, but it was like one of those games where like you never would have thought that like one of these companies was making, and it looked really promising. Is that a chest? No. Off we go. Ba 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 ba. Can you get near it? Thank you. Perfect. And wow, yes, good. We will get things
Catman
eventually.
11,234 said I'd rather press 3 buttons every 15 to 30 seconds than my ultimate every 1 to 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Like a siren could throw a large black hole projectile as an ultimate, then 3 small ones every 30 seconds.
I agree if... You know what I miss, Kat? Do you remember back in Borderlands 1, where, like, it was, like, weapon enhancement? Like, if you use sidearms a ton, you would get, like, level 50, level 40, level 50, and eventually you would level up, and it was just, like, a stat bonus, essentially. Like, hey, here's some things. To me, I would love it if there was something like that, but, like, for, like, an ability use. So if you spam the shit out of that ability, maybe you unlock some damage for it. Fun. Maybe you unlock some cooldown for it. Fun. But the one thing that would solve my problem is I'm fine with there being cooldowns, so long as there's a way for me to overcome said cooldowns. So, if I'm able to, like, if there's a gun that when you shoot and kill an enemy, you're like 10 seconds off the cooldown, and it can be spammed. Like, that's the thing I don't want. I don't like curbing of abilities because the developers are like, well, that's too strong. Let's just do this thing to take away that. And like, you're taking away like a fun gameplay loop, and it's not like the game doesn't end up being chaotic and explosive anyway. Like there's gonna be god tier builds anyway. Why not make it there's just more fun builds to play with, you know? So yes. Again, to me, that's the point of an RPG like Borderlands, where you start off being like pretty scuffed, like you don't have any like legendaries, you don't have nothing. But when you have a decked out like full-on legendaries everywhere, that's awesome. Like it's much better, you know. Like when you get to endgame, it actually makes you valid. Like you can have like this slow grind of not being powerful, but when you get to endgame, you should probably feel like, holy shit, dude, I'm a motherfucking like god-slaying vault hunter. Yeah. Deliver, take me up, Cap. Do we have to do this 2 other times? Mother Mary. I just came here for some fucking flowers, dog. But okay. And also Arrow Rower, which we haven't unlocked still. Hella weird with that. I got it. I got you. Oh, here we go. Sus breathing. All right.
Blood release my resonator. Why dost thou persist?
Catman 11,234 said you want weapon and ability buffs, while I want just more abilities at once available to me. Like how in Wayfinder you spawn your gas cloud, then detonate with another ability.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's true. Again, that to me is fun. Like, but I think there's been moments in the Borderlands game that has that. Like they're like, yeah, I think you just want more of it. Is the thing that, like, to me, I'm wondering how they would do that, because like you only have so many buttons on your controller and whatnot. I guess you'd like change states and stuff like that. Maybe like elemental detonation too. I'm just wondering, like, say if they were like you had a melee override. Okay, that's exists in the previous Borderlands game. Okay, let's say that there is a like when you do a ground slam, you like slam down and you put a bunch of oil on the ground, and then you can like jump back and throw a grenade or shoot it with a fire bullet, and that will detonate it exploding it. Like there's stuff like you could do with that, or you could try and I just feel like it'd be hard to get more like abilities or gameplay states, because you only have so many buttons, you know, unless they have like when you hold RB, like AB, XY or whatever, like your thumb cluster is like activation of those abilities. Because I think it would be fine. Like, so instead of like your action skill, you could tap it if you wanted to activate your actual action skill, but you could hold it down to access all these other abilities. That would be fun. That'd be actually like a very neat way of doing it, I think.
Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity.
Ooh.
Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity.
Oh, okay. So Shocker, the entity, the Dark Tide, bad guy, and she's working for him. And then there's another guy that she is not bad, apparently.
Look around. Thou hast none left.
Is the dragon she's referring to the Jinsho region, like the other like giant dragon archon?
My most beloved resonator. Why persist in the error of thy ways.
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
Who?
With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
Catman 11234 said as an example. I press right trigger, then it brings up a wheel of X, A, Y, B. Maybe B is a projectile, A is a movement, Y is build specific, and X is ultimate. Maybe you can build for cooldown chains.
Okay, yeah. To me, I'd find, it kind of sounds like Battleborn-y a little bit, like as far as like, it require you to have like so many variables. Like I remember when I was playing Battleborn, there was like a guy called Wrath that like when you use his ability, you'd switch to like third person mode. He'd drop a fucking giant hammer on the ground or like a smash forward, and then you'd go back to first person. So like, I wonder if that's like economically feasible because like it seems like a lot of. Well, maybe, yeah, there's only four Vault Hunters. You only need to come up with a couple abilities, and they did it with Battleborn. There's like a ton of different abilities. So yeah, I think it makes sense. Anyways, that makes sense. So she's probably the good shard of herself that was corrupted. Makes sense. Ooh, she's pissed. That lying bitch.
Lone Syndicate said, Battleborn, how I miss you.
How I miss it too. Carthea.
You saw that too. GRINN, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
I don't know. He has found peace. Dead, I guess.
Thank you. Anna, Casadomo, Olnat, everyone.
Ooh, a single tear. Oh, you were worth it. Oh, there's multiple. Never mind, there's multiple.
I am finally able to face all of you.
Very anime. Very yes.
I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover, just now there was...
He was like, out of time. It's out of time.
Shh. Later.
Man, they're gonna make me edge this whole time before we get the fucking power gain that we're looking for. Rover Arrow, or Arrow Rover.
Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator.
GRINN edges, please. Please don't.
Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down.
Also, Kat, I have not had a chance to listen to the music you sent me, but I do appreciate you being like, hey, whenever you got time, because I don't have time this morning, but I will get to it eventually.
Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Nice.
Feeling better?
It was mostly me. I mean...
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian.
She got some crazy eyelashes, man.
That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
Dude, I seen a what's it called? A video the other day, like a short, like it was actually I'm sorry, lying. It was a thumbnail. It was just a thumbnail I seen, but it was a thumbnail of a person like shaving your eyelashes out because having big eyelashes are like not masculine. Dude, what a dumbass thing. If you got some big ass eyelashes, look good on anybody. You know what I mean? This is a dumb thing.
My turn to shine.
My belly's growling. Sorry if you heard that. I had 3 eggs today, and
that
a protein shake, and
your
yogurt.
tacit mark
and
totally
oats.
tastes like Threnodian.
You tried to eat it again? Eat that fucker, actually. I don't care. Do it.
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough.
Huh.
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hobness to the person who unsealed the passage.
Cat, that's what somebody basically saying you got beautiful eyes, basically. If someone who compliments your eyelashes, your eyebrows, your eyes, all that shit, it's all the same thing. If you got nice eyelashes, you look good. This is not like, this is a crazy thing. Like, it doesn't make you look like a fucking woman if you have eyelashes, alright? You having eyelashes is, honestly, dude, I think it's also demeanor. I feel like gay men have shown exactly what makes you feminine, essentially. It's a lot of what you say, how you say it. Perhaps to weaken the thing.
Catman 11,234 said, watching the stream in 240p so I can pretend this is a PS2 game.
Okay, am I just
The
blocked?
Sentinel's true blessed maiden is supposed to clash with that of the Threnodians. A fusion of the two would endanger her life.
The answer might lie in the other frequencies that got mixed in. The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before.
We got to sleep again.
We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
When the fuck am I gonna get my powers, dude? Also, what a fun thing. They're like, hey, there's this new character. Isn't that fun? Yeah, you don't get to use her. Awesome. You use the side character a lot. Yay! Yes. Oh, by the way, I said you needed time. Talk to me.
Is there anything you'd like
Maybe
to discuss?
we'll see. Tell me about that. Tell me about the Sentinel. What was that about?
I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, whose resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel?
Yeah.
What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator?
They only say that because they're jealous, Cat? Yeah, I agree. That makes more sense. You recount Jinshi's story.
Juhei's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve.
She was cool.
I would like to meet her someday.
Discuss something else.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
I feel like you're sending up death flags. I would like to meet her. Oh, wait, I die
need
instead?
to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
You haven't seen... I haven't seen you eat at all. Do you want some food? Delicious dish required. Oh! Ah, fuck me, dude. Are you kidding me? Well, we gotta get our fucking weird elf lady some food. Shit!
It's late.
Can we just dip? Is that okay? Is that allowed? I don't know if that's allowed. Can I just do this?
Catman 11,234 said, how are we supposed to get thick moms without feeding them?
That's true. That is true. But the act of doing it is the ich. We're allowed doing that, apparently. Hopefully time doesn't travel based on movement, because if we have to sleep or some shit, that's not great. Where is the food? This way. I have played this game a lot. The question is, do I have the right food to cook for her? Who the fuck is cooking meals here, man? This is some feature that Genshin had that I never use at all. I want a recipe.
Welcome to Margarita's. Your pizza
Oh,
will be
shit.
hot and fresh in no time.
I love your voice. I wish you were a character that I could actually play. Okay. She wanted pizza classic. Is this a recipe? Pizza topping? Damn it, or that's panini. Wait, I tried to go down. This. Can I buy food from you that's like S tier? Pizza trop. Is that it? That's it. I'll buy that one.
Come by more often.
Here's hoping to have the ingredients. Can I cook here? Cook. Hello, monster creature. Yes. Fuck me. We might just have to buy this shit. God damn it. Why don't I have the food? Where's the pizza topping one? Do I have to read it or something? Oh, there it is. No, I lost it. Goddamn. Pizza topping. I am missing these materials. Can I make the materials? Requires milk or something? Oh, fuck it. Let's just buy it. I'm just buying the food. I'm just buying the food. It's too much. Hello? Yes. I'm a bazillionaire. It's fine. Just give me 3 of these. Okay, bye.
Come by more often.
Okay, bye. I hope I have the fucking food. Is that what it was? Pizza something? I hope it's not. No, it's I think it's right. That's probably right. All right. We got pizza for a tiny short queen. All right, where the hell are we going now? Switch this. Was it this? No. Is there like another realm? How the to this maybe? Yes, good. Okay, now go back to the thing. Scroll. This. And just like nothing happened, we're here.
Catman 11234 said I love her speech impediment, Scottish accent.
That's what you call a Scottish accent? A disease. Oh, dude, there's this meme going around where like a person is out like in a hockey game in Alberta and she's just out here. Oh god, what? Hello? I have the pizza.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Yes? That?
I am a resonate. Do I belong to the three?
Yes.
I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
And then this.
Dragon Tess, they are fiercely Gehinnom. We hoped he would bring us the truth. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
What the F? What the heck?
I need to clear my mind.
Okay.
I won't let
Yes?
my feeling. You should get some rest.
Haha! I haven't seen you eat at all. Do you want some pizza?
But
Here's the pizza. Eat it.
Just the sight of it is enough to...
Oh.
Is this what people eat nowadays?
I see you are a Raganazi through and through.
Huh?
You're not gonna eat it?
No. I am grateful for your kindness, but I can no longer taste anything. Thank goodness. Nor do I need food to survive. How else would I have been able to last for so long in the Sonorosphere? You should save this food for someone who truly appreciates it.
What the F? Should we get something else? Or is this just a fucking falsehood? Pizza?
Catman 11234 said my dad and I for Christmas one year got each other joke presents. We each own just enough land to be legally lords in Scotland. As in we can put it on tax documents and driver's licenses.
I see. Yeah, the lords. Yeah, I see that. Like, there's the whole thing where you get a plot of land somewhere and it makes you a thing. Dude, what a great idea. It's probably bullshit. It's probably entirely nonsense. Like, this dude gets 1 acre of something and it's like, yeah, sure. I'll give you a centimeter of this. Just eat. You don't. Yeah, I'm about to say. She's like, oh, we're in a state in which I don't need to eat food. And you turn down pizza? If she's like, yum, salad, fucking die. Yeah, what a psycho. Pizza to salad, you're a psychopath. Also, that's one of the few things that like vegetarians even agree you're a psychopath because there's nothing it's all plant-based, I think. I was getting some sort of weird meat thing. Anyways, next. Get out of here. I had to stop and get you food and then you're like, yuck. There's our lady.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end?
A lot happened.
So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Yes.
Do you trust Gerthia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it? It might become an elixir, or perhaps a poison, or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
Catman
So,
11234
any
said
updates on your
I
end?
needs to improve so I can sample the voice she's using
I
RN for my
found
Siri or Alexa.
Several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such as...
Dude, I've seen this other like voice acting thing, like this voice changer thing. That's getting so good to where like you can like do it perfectly. Like with yeah, it's also not like you can run it on your own system. So like if you wanted to do that, might be like a weird business in itself. Like if you got that thing and you just started doing like audiobooks, and you like pay. I know there's already channels that do that, like do like the weird AI voice nonsense, but they just do it for like audiobooks and whatnot. But the difference is you have to pay like a live service thing to like run the servers that do all the processing. But you just do it on your own like graphics card and you leave it on overnight and you get like 200 pages done. It's definitely illegal, but yeah, I think that'd be probably like a big future thing. But anyways, some of the ones are crazy. Like they're just super good.
It would take too long to explain.
Like even the ones we have like voiced by you guys.
Deserve your rest, don't you?
Yeah, even the ones that like are voiced by you, like you guys are voiced right now. That's like done by Google AI things. It's nothing compared to this other one. It's so good. The other one can actually like perceive emotions. So like you can tell, like you can increase like the worriedness of it, or the scare, or the excited, or the nervous emotions in it, and actually you can tell the difference. It's crazy.
I will be there when your journey
And it's still
ends.
like vividly clear.
We will speak of it then.
Very nice. Sleep. We definitely need damn flowers. Abby,
My eyes are still peeled.
see anything useful? Like powers, like
Nope.
air powers?
Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate.
Baldur's Gate 3 dialogue is clean, crisp.
So, the source
Voice.
of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Also, gang, weird side report. I tried these kind of spicy Dorito things. Sweet chili heat. Value, I guess, size, form. It doesn't actually feel that bigger of a package, but it is good. I don't know if it's good as, like, I love spicy stuff. I'm not sure if it's as good as normal Doritos, but they're okay.
Yeah.
Not very
could
spicy.
be.
I'm struggling. I'm gonna
Isn't
eat
there
something.
one last place to go?
Lone Syndicate
Who knows
said
what you
that's
need to
because
cram
half the
into your
bag is
taxable
filled with
nets.
air.
We talked about this. I feel like Doritos are one of the better air to bag conversion. Cool. Yes, people. Man, is anybody with me with ranch? I don't get it. I am not a ranch guy. I'm a dill pickle guy. I like dill pickle. Dill pickle's okay. I'm also not a barbecue guy.
Cardathea?
But I do not get the ranch thing at all. Like some people love ranch. Same thing with cream cheese. I like cream cheese. I should say I like cream cheese. Cream cheese is good. Cool Ranch are just peak MT Dugan. Ranch and Mountain Dew are peak gaming. I would raise you gamer subs and any chip that's Dorito based. Take me wherever we need to go.
Lone Syndicate said ranch is top 3 favorite dipping sauces.
I might buy it.
Catman 11234 said I love GRINN streams because we slobber over anime women, then put on our smart guy anime glasses to discuss air to bag chip ratios and the efficacy of pizzas.
Listen. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay, back in the oh, I fucked up. Hey, whatever. We're here. That's a nice ass voice, man. The Irish dip is awful. What's with the weird Drake Dragon thing? You know when you just run off and start singing? You don't sing to like fucking animals? Okay. Weird, cringe.
Sorry I woke you.
That's also fucked up. It's loud as hell. We're trying to sleep. You hear this like melody? It's fine. I couldn't sleep. It's fine. I was awake anyway.
Were you singing just then?
I'm deaf, apparently.
Yes. A farewell song from the people of Renacita.
Is she a Disney princess?
We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave.
What if she was singing and horrific monsters like that look terrifying, like, you know, biblically accurate angels came around? Would that be as wholesome Disney vibe? What's the criteria here, okay?
During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects.
How bad is the circulation in your body that your shoulders are always so red?
So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them.
This whole experience has been very Dark Souls feel.
Do you think I'm fooling myself?
Let yourself be fooled. Placebo effects are perfectly fine. Are you happy? Content?
No. I'm sure they can feel it.
Catman 11,234 said if our main dude wasn't so dense, he might comfort her a bit more. Not even romantically, dude, is just deadpan face.
Well, you got something, a little something, something. Alzaro says, I know this is random as fuck, but you put me into what? Put me into STW Fortnite like 7 years ago, bro. I only remember because I recognized your name. Didn't realize I followed you on Twitch. What? Damn, man, that was a long time ago. What is STW? Oh, Save the World. I'm about to say, you're trying to say Save for Work? Somebody's F, not T. Anyway, that makes sense. Yeah, man, that was a long time ago, Els. Damn. That's a millennia ago. That was like one of the first streams we ever did. Good to have you, buddy. Hopefully you take care of yourself. We're also streaming on YouTube, so if you want to know where people, where the demons are in my mind, that's what's happening.
I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible.
Also, he is comforting him. See, Cat, a little bit. Maybe not enough.
I once saw two friends, one who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonorosphere.
That was a quest, yes.
When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that the reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
Is she a ghost?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings. You could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you. Which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
Tiny fist.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the sonorosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
She's Casper.
Cardathea?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathea or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathea. Yes. Cardathea will do.
Both are hard to say. I could go either way. Elzo says, yeah, bro, I was super into Save the World before Battle Royale came out. I wish it was more popular. Yeah, man. I agree. I hate that they took it offline. I don't know how the fuck. It's crazy. Boldy says,
Catman 11,234 said, need me a girl who's bound by obsession to just lock me in her basement.
That's crazy. What is it? Would you think that men are lacking in these games, Grin? Not him. I find him pretty good. Maybe it's just because I'm so fucking over it. I hate, like, the tropes of anime boy who's like, I'm gonna save the world, oh my god, hey, don't lose faith. Like, it just drives me nuts. Like, at least he's a guy. He's just, like, a chill dude who's just like, hey, like, keep your head up, man. Like, what do you... And also, his lore is that he's, like, a fucking 300-year-old grandpa. So, like, the fact that he is, like, old, tired, like, chill, makes sense. At least to me. So I find he's fine. The other dudes, yeah, the other dudes are pretty nothing burgers. Like, I will say, though, Branch, they did try to make him, like, very much a character, which is good. I think you kind of need to do that, or you need to, like, heavily lean into, like, the stoicism and, like, stoic dude.
Lone
grizzled.
Syndicate said ZZ update just done the event and GPT my free Pulchra and got her to M4.
Ooh, nice. I still have to bang that out. I got most of it done.
I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
A wholesome moment as I shovel chips in my mouth because I'm starving. Of course. Every relationship, gang, is platonic, and probably it should be in this case, because, you know, well, she's definitely doesn't give off the, like, weird kid vibe thing, which is good. Sometimes they lean into that shit, and it's like, ugh. She seems like a short person, you know? Dude, I remember there was this fucking meme of like this lady who was just born like with like weird kid genes, like she looks like a child. And
Lone
the
Syndicate
boyfriend's
said,
a full-on
"Can I
dude,
just say
and everyone was
Donnie
like,
fell like we've been streaming for 2 hours."
Yeah, that's crazy you even say that. I thought it was maybe like a couple minutes. Not maybe they're half an hour, but yeah, it is wholesome. She's a ghost. Tell you what, man. This is the most, like, pseudo-weird connection thing the game has ever given. She is 100% a ghost, and she is not going to be in the story anymore after this. That's the way they otherwise, I don't think they would lean in as hard. But this is something that they've never done. There's no, like, character that has, like, these cute moments like this. She's fucking gonna disappear. Or something. Or she's gonna lose her memory or something. Otherwise, she is leading the charge in just, like, romantic moments with the dude.
Dorothea.
You also can play a lady in this game. That's cute. Oh, my God. Oh, golly. That is... that's hard to not be like, that's hella cute. They got me.
It's time to go.
That was
Today is the day we settle this.
That was a lot of shit. Also, fire ass thumbnail me.
Lone Syndicate said she is very cute.
Yeah, I think they're laying her on thick to the point where, like, I don't even know if, like, again, I can't, if this just persists, I guess they did do the Storekeeper was also the second, like, most romantic-esque character that they have. But this has got, like, a lot of moments where, like, you're jumping onto platforms and she's hanging onto your waist and you're a giant teddy bear, so it's not weird. And then the moments where she's sleeping on your shoulder and shit like that. Moments where she falls on you in the raft. Like, tons of moments like that to where like they're leaning on heavily. That way I'm like, is she going to be like a reoccurring character? And is she like, yeah?
Let's do it.
Home is telling us to hurry up.
She's pretty damn cute. Yeah, they're winning me over a little bit. But they also keep making her... It's so fucking weird, dude. They make the shortest, smallest person the most, like, grown up and whatnot. Yeah. Weird people. Flustered women. Rah! Flustered red-faced elf anime lady. Ah! Is the best Link. That's a bait. That's a bait if I've ever seen it. Oh, okay, okay. Link was supposed to be like, she's an elf. You mean Zelda? No. Oh! Put me in the time stream. Kat says, Grin is a shit black hole, it seems. Listen, man. I gotta clean up my desk. I'm sorry. But... I don't listen. This is the only like pseudo cheat thing I have. I get a pace driven once in a while. Oh God! This. Oh fuck it. We can fly faster if we just book it.
I wonder how Cantarella's doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser.
Catman 11,234 said no more time bomb carbonated beverages on your desk, Ben.
Good morning.
Oh, no.
Is something the matter?
It was underneath my other desk.
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Cute.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
Cantarella might be a bitch. Cantarella might be a worse girl, actually. But she got that long tongue and the tats and shit. Ah! People go crazy. Yes. Cantarella does have that kind of vibe where it's like, listen, like a man devourer kind of vibe, you know? Which, hey, not so wholesome, but yes. To each their
Catman
own.
11,234 said, I gotta say, Gang Cardathia has won me over Cantarella.
Yeah, I would not have guessed. I'm feeling a similar way, at least right now. But maybe we'll do a story question. She's like, oh, but I feel like they're just gonna layer on like she was her mom like beat her up and made her like be this perfect noble person, and I'm like, I don't care. It sounds horrible, but you having a shitty life does not make me like you more. It makes me want to like, did you treat me nicely? Because you had a shitty life? The shitty life part didn't happen. Did you treat me nicely is where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, the elf girl to me is second place, which is weird. I'm also not a boob guy, so, like, that's the other thing. I'm already
That's
not...
Voltia.
Yes. Now...
That painting.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm about to say, I don't know if there's any character in the game that,
I'll
like...
be there for everyone.
Understood.
Yeah.
Plan with convention.
Time for a
I will be there for...
I should try.
Hopefully, perfect weather.
Make this quick.
Eh.
Sometimes let's reach.
Why hesitate?
The experiment. I see my way.
Gotcha.
Anything I... Nice.
He was cool.
Another day.
I will be there for
And no one,
everyone.
besides Shang Li, Shorekeeper's cute too, but I don't know if any of them are like, yes. But the elf girl, not elf girl, I'm talking about other elf girl. there's tiny elf girl, and then there's like barred elf girl. She looks pretty cool. I like her aesthetic a lot. Like her color palette's really nice. There's also other characters that we don't have. I don't think there's been a character where they've fully embraced the Thai archetype. Yeah, I mean, also fire character.
Cadento.
What's good,
He's
Mr.
not
Man?
who you think he is. Hopefully this helps. Moment of
One
resonance.
of these. Bang. Parried, apparently. Look at me go.
I sense your weakness.
That was actually pretty proficient. Give me the sword. Are we gonna both pull it out? At least we got this sword faster. We just had to kill a shitty boss. Nice. I think
Let's
we
finish
are...
rebuilding the waterway.
Wouldn't it be cool if she was Animo, or a wind? Sorry, if she was a wind character, not a light character. That'd be fire. It kind of makes sense though, because I think our horse deity is a yeah.
Identical to the last one. But we have to remove the shackles.
Never mind. I thought it was gonna be faster. It is not. All right. Could I just fly there, Maine? Do I have to do this weird thing? Sure, I guess it's faster.
Wind, guide me.
Let me go. Point activated.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento, won't you let go?
Dodged.
Hopefully this happy hour is upon us.
Pow!
No hesitation.
Ooh, I thought I dodged that last man. I did not.
Strike from the shadows.
Damn it, hit this motherfucker. Jeez Louise.
I'm going to break the chains.
She's gonna start coughing up blood.
Wait, I have an idea.
Again, it's crazy to me that they're not giving us Rover that's Animo in this time. Or they're going to be like, okay, here he is. And then, I guess because, well, yeah, no. You have to level him up, I guess. But even still, give me like a test run. Chains, smash them, got it.
I sent you.
That is impressive.
Listen, don't build him up too much. Let me tell you. One of my other characters, one jellyfish. Okay, honestly, one little vine whip would probably also smash you.
Before.
Ah! Rude. Asshole. Oh.
No hesitation.
Stop locking on to the like little underlings. They mean nothing. They're nothing. Okay? Damn it. Oh, he ate my special E skill. Hold
Moment
this.
of resonance.
This again.
Hopefully this helps.
And he should be dead.
Strike from the shadows.
These should kill you. Fine. Can I activate that special skill and then switch to Rover, maybe?
Sounds come forth. Only 2 left now.
Nice. Special thing, go! Man, I should really get back into the story. Finish building Phoebe. Yeah, man.
Getting back faster each time.
I agree. I think, what do you call it? It's a good. The recent updates, man. Renacita to me has made this whole game like S tier. Like I just, it's so funny because like I didn't hate like the rugged, like apocalyptic world vibe in the other region, but it's not even close, dude. I like the designers have shown that they are so much better, making like a colorful, like themed world rather than like it's an apocalypse. And also, what a shock that a actual living, breathing world is more interesting than a bunch of shit that's broken. Okay. Yeah. Also, have we not been collecting? No, that's just a thing. Another gate.
No hesitation.
Break already, damn. What was the last time you left the game, Raid?
Leave it to me.
We'll be getting married in a week. Wait, what? Let's say, how did that? Oh, also, did you have that date yet, Kat, or not yet? Let's say, how'd it go? If you did, not then. How are you preparing? What you got planned? Hopefully, it's a cute little night. Oh.
I sense your weakness.
I sense your weakness. It's cringe. It's honestly a fire drip because you look very cool, especially compared to Rover. Anyways, strike.
Does that mean he's finally been freed?
No, he's dead. he's in fact gone. Rover doesn't even say anything. Rover's like, no, I killed him. He's dead.
Now I can smash that statue back in.
Ooh, that's gonna be a...
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Oh, my nose. Can I fly there or nah? Oh, I sneezed again. So sorry. So sorry. It's so loud. Oh, shit. Are we portaling? Okay, yeah. Why did gravity suck us in there? I got on like 7 days before Brandon.
Raid said, bless you, Grin.
Thank you, Raid. Appreciate you. We got our gondola thing back again. He's happy.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order.
Lone Syndicate said Gesundheit
When I
Grin.
stood against the Threnodian,
Appreciate
he
ya.
took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized the sword and was still trying to protect it.
Haltier was my saber. I practiced with it often in
Mother-
sparring sessions with Cadanto.
Fucker.
Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
Ooh, we got flowers. Oh shit, dog. Where is that? Are these them? What the fuck was that? Did he just drop the flowers? Or are these the flowers? Oh no, I must have collected them. They're right here. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a tough fucking thing to get. Flowers all the way in the corner here like this? Jesus. Well, there was one little dollop of them. Is it enough to level up our perfectly normal-sized lady?
I will be there.
Time for
Where is she actually?
I will be there.
Hopefully.
What?
I will be there.
Another day.
I will be there for everyone. I will be there.
Perfect
Oh,
weather.
she's not level up. I was
Sometimes I
about to
get
say.
a little carried away in battles.
I didn't startle you, did I?
You're good. You're great. 8. Wow, we're far away, man. Very far away. Also, Kat says, date is Sunday. I am nervous since she is a bad texter, but she has told me she's interested, so I'm getting a different vibe, perhaps, but by... yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Man, I am probably the worst texter on the planet. Dude, I don't know if it was just this girlfriend that I had in high school, but man, it's just ruined the whole experience for texting anybody with me. I also think I'm just not built that way. Yeah. You know, like someone gets constantly nudging it to me. Like, it's fine. Like, I quite like when it's Discord, but like when someone is like waiting, like, I need a response. And they keep like messaging you to like get a response faster. I'm like, you're breaking my focus. I'm editing or something, you know? I'm not a big text person. I would love to talk to you. I'd talk to you about the whole day and like pretend to care. Pretend to care, but care. But it's the, all that other shit to me that I'm like, not for me.
Catman 11234 said IDK how this game makes S tier woman with C in the names.
Yeah.
Cartethia, Camellia greater than Cantarella.
Yeah, probably. Well, Cantarella is also probably going to be Giga Crack too. Maybe it's an ongoing joke. Who knows? Is there a character that has a C in her name that's not considered very good? That's the question. I don't know. I'm bad with names. I don't remember all the characters. Who do you think is the best character in the game right now? I think Jinshi has been up there for a while as like just really good. But I think if you're talking about like overall value, honestly, it might be Brant, which is kind of fucked up to say. But yeah, but it's not in the. Yeah, it's kind of certainly sounded like in a weird way Kazuha. It reminds me of. Just provides a shit ton of value, heals you, great mobility, gives your like intro skill immediately, shit like that. It's really weird, but is very apparent. Also, can we finally go to the tip of the top? We can! Good stuff.
We must finish this and free Cadanto.
Cadanton. These fucking names, man.
He's back again.
Hey, bud.
Bolty said Cartethia less than Camellia less than Cantarella. I fixed it for you, cat thumbs up.
Well, we don't know what Carthea is, or how good she is yet. She could be awful.
I sense your weakness. No hesitation.
This!
The hour is
I don't want to block
upon us.
that.
Hopefully this helps.
I feel like I just keep touching his ball. Yeah. Like when we do our charge hit, he kind of does his like grab punch. But it's just, he's at, we're at crotch level. Unlucky. Imagine fighting someone who's, yeah. Horrible. Is he going to have an emotional moment? This is very, what's that anime?
Yeah.
Manhwa.
He's a tough cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
Damn, man, relax. Oh. That's real sad.
I'll handle this.
Arise. That's pretty cool.
Bolty said erect. I mean arise.
Ooh, do I get your special thing?
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Hell yes.
Lone Syndicate said Cantarella top tier, then Cartethia, then Camellia. Honestly, Camellia companion quest really butcher her character for me,
yes,
but still somewhat enjoy her.
Future.
Yes.
Catman 11234 said wakey
I am
wakey.
here to serve your will.
What is this new Echoes shtick? Can I sort by new? I don't think I can. Motherfucker. We might be able to do it this way. Is it this? Yes. I hope he's at the bottom. Is it one of these? No. Well, there is this. Hector something? Nah, that's not going to do it. I don't know. Where is he? He's like a cool knight. I'd imagine he has to be like a tier 3 at least. Or a 4, perhaps? God damn it. Well, I want to see the new Echo, what it does. Did they give you like a power-up, man? We got 2 swords. Alright, we're fucked. I got like 2,000 of these damn things. Alright. Well, why can't you sort by new? Sort by time added. That might be it. Can we go all? There he is. Easy. Alright. First of all, looks sick as hell. What is this thing? It's a spectral character, you fucking asshole. He's also a 3 cost. Damn it. It inflicts Spectrofrazzle on enemies, increasing critical rate by 20 for 15 seconds. Wow. Attacking enemies inflicted with 10 stacks of Spectro grants Fraz. Oh, that's actually not bad at all. It's very, very Arise. I can't think of the name. The anime is out right now. Summon him to jump into and smash enemies dealing spectral damage. Generates Merciless Judgment that deals this much spectral damage. The Resonator with this equipped gains spectral damage and heavy attack damage. Yeah, that's great. I bet.
Lone Syndicate said that is a badass looking enemy, but that condition that sword is brings me to tears.
Yeah, that's shitty. I was gonna say.
Catman 11,234 said solo leveling. Yes.
Yeah, solo leveling. That's what. Thank you.
That's Igris.
Yeah, Igris. I was gonna say. I think this is gonna be what's her name? I can't think of her name. The badass shield maiden lady. It's actually gonna make sense because she's like she has a shield that's like switches into like I think a fucking axe or something. Or maybe not an axe, maybe it's a sword. But it kind of makes sense for this being like the person you would use. This would be really cool if this was like the first character that you want, like a 3-star cost character that you would actually use in the Echo slot. You'd still be able to get the 4 cost in this slot, but still, that's really neat. I would not use him yet, but very cool nevertheless. Maybe what's her name will use it. Honestly, I think it was HP, so he's kind of. They should have made him cracked, like critical damage or something, or attack percent. Actually, maybe they did. Maybe they did make him attack percent. I guess that's pretty good generally. Here's a sword. Take me to the motherfucking end game, please. Let's kill this giant lady, who hopefully will be our character that we use.
Fleur-de-Lis, wilt thou return to me?
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth. Fleur-de-Lis, why dost thou resonate with me?
What?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this. Fleur-de-Lis, thou art my creation. I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past.
Who cares?
All that thou art, I made whole. I made perfect.
Lolicon. Again.
I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Ah, she screams. Sorry, I cut that out. She's not gonna like this. I'm what's it called? It's
What? Those clashing frequencies, just calm down.
What's it called? Homunculus? She's an homunculus, maybe?
That feels way better.
We finally get access to magic. Wind magic.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected.
So it seems.
I'm starting to remember
Yeah,
everything.
she's Spectro, damn it.
Just like you sensed I would.
What's with gods being Spectro? Jinshi is also Spectro.
The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended.
I think having you take it from here may be for the best. This crown, it turned into what it is after the dark tide came.
Oh, that makes sense. So it was normally a white crown, and it turned into a thorny black crown.
This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator.
Oh, shit. We need to shatter that crown.
When the Threnodian unleashed the second dark tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me.
Could we get the big, tall mommy one, please? I just a little, yeah. Blake, can we get both?
I chose to be broken from the very
Or just the one.
beginning
Oh, man.
to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis, its resonator.
I was just laughing at Rover, who's looking at the, like, you see this fucking floating paper? Just locked into that.
She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything. The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time.
No, I mostly mean when I say lol. I'm just saying, like, again, it's like this weird thing of, like, if a god could have made anything, he decides super short, elf, and also, like, very small, dainty features. Like, let me ask you this, Kat. If there was a person who was a god that created, like, giant MILF mom, etc., and then this, and one of them had to be a P word, which one are you, like, like, I mean, I don't agree that it is a guarantee, but if I had to lean anyway, it'd probably be this, you know?
But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies. They needed a vessel.
Ah, your memories.
We don't have much time left.
These sword hilts are so inefficient, I hate it.
So, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power.
Ooh, and I'm him!
All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it. This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time.
You're saying that behind all the last seal lies... If I didn't read that right.
Fleur-de-Lis.
Ah.
The part of me I left behind.
Let's throw down.
The one that also contains the Threnodian. Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled? Will you accompany me one last time?
Told ya. I effing told ya. Well, she's gonna go away somehow. Don't take away my Cathelia. Bully says, it's like a League of Legends streamer describing his taste in women, and then the other guy says, don't we all want that? And then he ends with you are not special. What? What do you mean? Fuck yeah. I thought I seen her like in trailers, so I don't know if they'll probably give me something that she sticks around. But yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't think she's gonna be gone, but I could see. I don't know. We'll see. I think there's gonna be something where like there's gonna be distance. Also, damn. This, oh my god, dude, this game is so fucking cool. I love this game so much. There's certain people in this game who are like I don't know how they got them, but it's like insane. Like the composition of all this shit, everything is just like, god damn. You know? Shit is crazy.
Seems like I won't get a chance to apologize to Cantarella. Her preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
Rover's like, I'm not letting you die. Okay. Seems as though I found my character to pine after finally in this. Ooh, yes. I've got like a damn piece of. Dude, I got jagged ass teeth. I always get like random stuff stuck in them. I'm sitting there picking it out with my teeth, my tongue. Tell you what though, tongue muscle, fucking S tier. Anyways, weird thing to say. Here we go. All right. It's not like we. Oh shit, that's my bad. It's not like we haven't beat the fuck out of her before. So a little bit of a. We've already done this, but yeah. Anyways, easy breezy.
Catman 11,234 said I've swam in water like that down south and it's magical. It was like 85 F and just the right temp at 10 PM.
Nice. Same fucking level 1 sword.
I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do.
Are we absorbing you?
Please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world.
Oh! Why? Well, wait, let's just do it.
That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world.
Why doesn't that mean the end of the part of you that wishes to live?
I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate.
Arnold meme.
I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think?
Sad. She's gonna be fine. I can do that shit.
I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
Are they finally gonna... This is hilarious because the community has been shitting on the devs for such a long time. We're like, why the fuck is Rover using a bronze sword? Like, what the hell, guys? So I feel like the devs are like, we're fine, we're leveled up, we'll do it through a story. Which is funny.
I understand.
Thank you. And forgive me.
Don't use text-to-speech. Don't use text-to-speech.
I can't hold it any longer!
Why? Why are you doing this? Neither Cartathea nor Fleur-de-Lis should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Hell yeah! That's cool. He's like, nah, I'd win. They won over the short queen for me, and now I think we want both. I think both would be good. Yes. She was scrunching her fist. A main protagonist shit. That's slow. He never comes back. Rover dies. That's it. That's the game. Brutal. Ooh, her crown's all glowy now.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
Ah. Is that a different one? Nope.
Cantarella. Phone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier.
Why so quiet?
But it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Turvin.
The Sentinel's sword. It will help you resist the Threnodians' attack.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power, the power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy.
This is quite the contrast. Anyways, we've said this before.
The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword.
It's very fun because this is kind of the story of the game where like we're basically going through region to region and like replacing the like god entities, like the monsters that kind of have always ruled upon them, and they're like whatever their vessels are going to be, which it does seem like that's her.
But you, Cartathea, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the Blessed Maiden's sword.
Ooh. Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening.
Explains why she's so strong.
I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinels so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body. Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel.
So far away from each other, Jesus.
The real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there?
So is she the Blessed Maiden? I'm kind of getting it.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be thanking you.
Did she die? What's that?
At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment's rest.
Okay. Evil guys. Damn bitch with the flower. Once again.
Apologies, but they're doing something rather important.
Oh, never mind.
Please?
Hell yeah.
Volty said there is nothing like burning your hand with hot boiling water while doing some instant ramen with sausage.
Damn. Sorry, Volty. Oh, that's fire ass. Oh, splash art. Oh, okay. That was a lot of talking. Very cool.
Yeah, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out.
Let's rock.
But all you have left is the energy I ate before. Are you sure that's enough?
Some things you just gotta do.
It'll do. First part, not mandatory burning a hand, just making the noodles. But yeah, I'm always really careful with that, man. I'm terrified it's gonna splash on me. Yeah, when I get like a plate and then a bowl, and then a lid on top for another plate. Okay. What are those hanging on to? Anyways. Also, I was promised big, tall lady. Hello. Oh! My
Come to me.
God!
Mighty God Killer.
Oh! The ears are crazy. Mommy. Oh man, she looks so good. Got crazy giganto legs. Anyways, what are you?
Volty said halt.
She looks so good, dude. She's so tall. I think, dude, it is like the canonical height thing where like one of her legs is the same height as us. Dodge? Does she keep healing? I feel like we're definitely supposed to lose
Keep
here.
it together.
Lone Syndicate said tall elf lady, I like this.
Damn.
last chance. You will obey.
Damn, man. We're supposed to definitely die here. Just because I don't think we're like, I don't think she's giving help.
Checkmate.
Hit her. Oh no. Yeah, we're supposed to die, I think. Well, I think he probably could have won, but I'm bad. Bang! She comes to save my ass. I wonder if he could have won. Like, yeah.
You would betray yourself.
No. This is not betrayal.
A person of true character should never be defined.
Lone Syndicate said Rover's line, "You will obey," could be taken out of context
Both
here.
you and I were cursed
Catman
to be
11,234
mere
said we can split custody.
But that doesn't
Y'all can
mean
have
we
your
cannot
elf lady on the
reshape
weekends, and
our
I'll have
fate.
Cardathia on the weekdays.
I watched her.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright.
What a cool effect.
This is me being true to myself.
Make your choice.
Imperators.
Pause sex speech.
No. Your own power.
God. She's great.
Useless.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless. No retreat. At least break, damn it!
That's ether corruption, like your power devours you. That's what the marks are, I think. Fucking peak, dude.
I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry.
With a copper sword, man, or bronze. That's a fire-ass moment. We're blocking a giga sword with a tiny little iron sword.
This warm light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
I don't. Oh.
Righteous one.
This is how we fucking get the sword. Oh no. I don't want the sword anymore. I don't want the arrow powers. Oh. Oh, what cost? Yeah. God damn it. I wonder if you killed her in the boss fight, if they got like a different ending for you. That'd be cool. I'm sure that's not the case, because no game has ever done that. But if you were able to somehow beat the mini boss like that, perfectly beat her. Oh, it sucks.
Lone Syndicate said, "Bro, that specific 1-star sword Rover uses should be a 5-star with how much shit it can
Yeah,
do."
no kidding. It's blocking like dimensional swords. Spider-Man, stay with me now. Rover gains a new ability, cast Resonator's skill or hold basic to allow Rover to leap into the air. Enhanced air attacks, intro skills, basic attacks consume waist strings, reach max waist strings to cast an improved skill. Let's do this. This is our new form. What a bummer. Hey, you got this cool new spell. Isn't that fun? By the way.
Hopefully this helps.
Very cool.
Am the Tempest.
Very cool ability. Oh, we can switch between our various forms. That's fire. We're not playing games anymore.
Nowhere to hide. Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps.
Aye, stop hitting the fuck out of me. Jesus Christ.
Be gone.
I want to use a new form. I just also want to get after it with this.
You will obey. Wind calls, waves follow.
Damn, we're doing 23k? Makes every other character look like a bitch. Jesus.
Unfettered by bounds.
Lone Syndicate said, hold the phone swap elements mid-combat. If only you could do that in regular
Yeah, that'd
gameplay.
make Rover a beast.
Down with the curtain.
Especially if they all have individual
Swift and
cooldowns.
resolute. The hour is upon us. Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked.
Ooh, that's the special power. Damn. That Rover is hitting.
Catman 11,234 said BRB gonna go fucking try shit.
God, buddy. Well, what if she's always with us now and she can manifest into a person? Pocket elf lady. Oh, that's fire. We're like, yeah. Ah, she wants to die. Oh. No. We lost it all, guys. Our tiny friend and mommy. No.
Well done.
Oh.
Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
Oh shit! Come on, Rover! That's
Lone Syndicate
peak anime. Oh no, is she dead? Oh. Oh, never mind.
The frequency in her body is already...
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Don't you play games with me? Don't you play games with me? Or is the next chunk?
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
Pause sexy speech.
Imperator, I thought you...
Beautiful, also beautiful.
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated.
Can you save her?
Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made?
No. Yeah, I read the message. No, I did not.
Soon thou shalt recall all.
Oh shit, okay.
Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So I set forth a condition. That my root privileges be unbound. That I might act without restriction.
with unrestricted access. You were going to...
merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed.
Why?
The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization.
Taint? Okay.
Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
Ah.
So, what did you learn?
The Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
What if they're talking about gotcha devs, you know?
What role does Cardathia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth. Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator.
Ooh.
The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur-de-Lis, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once. We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur-de-Lis became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine.
Oh, okay.
But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
Huh.
What made you decide to leave Turvin with the Vesalias?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleur-de-Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard. But had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own Resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one Resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered.
Huh.
This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur-de-Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the
Sorry.
Such was my intention. Yet Cantarella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the second awakening, surrendering it unto me.
Badass Cantarella.
With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleur-de-Lis to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
But that wasn't your original plan.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fleur-de-Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Fair, honestly.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
Call her Cardathea. That's what she wanted. How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body.
Bang! Okay, that's all I was waiting for. I was like, oh, is she dead? Also, I'm so gross. I'm sweating my ass off. Anyways, what do you call it? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so there's like two, I'm not sure if you guys pay attention to the story too much, but there's basically like the church, and then there's what they think, and then the church actually is like the apostle of like this this dark evil entity god, and there's like dark entity gods, and there's like archons, or like these good gods. She ended up being the vessel for both because she was trying to, like, our guy had a previous thing with all the big gods of this world, asking them to do various shit for them. He basically, it sounds like, asked her to do something hard, and then she ended up trying to find a way to do that said hard thing. But in doing so, Collateral was essentially like making a vessel, which happened to be our little elf friend, who then is embodying both of these people so that she could then get information and then kill one of them, maybe. That's the part where I'm not understanding, is what the reason why she had to go into one. But that's also because of the lore of the story. Rover is like trying to piece together why he gave all these gods these directions. And yeah, that makes sense. So is she going to be separated from the dark aspect, the dark tide god, the evil god? What do I use as a conduit?
Me.
Yeah, all these gods are like, use my body, my god body.
This dying breeze has little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter, one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
You fulfilled your duty, Imperator. You may rest now, Obviously, you fulfilled your duty.
Arbiter, take these words to the Vesalius. From this day forth, you are free.
That's pretty crass. It's a god of this area basically being like, hey, goodbye. Sad.
Cardathea, awaken.
Let's go.
You are...
Please tell me she has memories. Please don't tell me all that wasn't meant for nothing.
I am Imperator. A being that owes you a great debt. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded?
Sorry.
Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
No!
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life, and I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance.
Amen.
I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection.
Yes! Yes!
No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow.
Oh.
I would be heartless.
No upgrades.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartathea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
So she's the new god entity in this. So that's the pattern that's been basically old gods give their power to like new vessels to basically take the next generation forward. And we have to be friends with all of them.
Lone Syndicate said, look at that hand size difference.
Yeah, dude, look at the everything size difference.
Righteous one.
Uh-oh.
I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Hey! Memories, good.
Catman 11,234 said, my wife, welcome back. I've brought you all the
Should
pizza
I call
you can eat.
Cartathea or Fleur de Lis?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartathea, that is who I shall be.
Yeah, she's always preferred Cartathea.
Very well. Cartathea.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now.
Yeah, she saved you.
So where are they?
She's dead. She gave you her power. Gano. Oh. Could this possibly mean she's Arrow? And not Light? Probably not. Probably not. Probably Light.
What do we do now? I can't return to Reguna as Fleur de Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore.
Hear me out. Do you want to be my sword? Okay.
Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty.
Oh. You can always visit. You can always visit whomever you want. You can always eat whatever you want. You can always go wherever you want. You don't have to do anything for now.
Lone Syndicate said, ooh, make her the 11th duo element character. Have the small version be Arrow and the big version be Light.
Ooh, that'd be really fun, Lone. That's a really good idea, actually. Wow. I think maybe it'd be more likely that because she's both like, she's basically, like, the lore is that she has a contract with, like, a god that's happy and the Dark Tide. So I think it'd be a bit more realistic that she'd be Havoc and Light, being the mix of both, which is awesome because they're the two strongest things right now in the game. She hasn't said anything to us about food, for sure. She hates food. She hasn't said anything about you can always go wherever you want. To me, the one thing that she has shown interest in is she wants to visit Genshi. So I think visit is the one that makes the most sense because she mentioned that she wanted to do that. So let's say you should do that.
Not a bad idea. But right now, I don't want to think about anything.
What? head pats. Or weird kind of side hug, I guess.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
Fuck off. Yes, the thing at the top of the screen is killing me. Yes. Ooh, Rover's a little blushy. I mean, man, that would... First of all, love that it's a happy ending. Please don't do this, Kuro, where you're fucking like... Oh, there she is. Evil bitch. Evil flower bitch. Yep. Stop! Shut up! Tell me what to do.
The one who defies hath banished herself
Pause,
to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived. Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases.
Yes, that's what...
False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
I love this weird style thing. Awesome. I got a lot to say about this. Oh, Shorekeeper. Nope.
I cannot.
Different lady. Sorry.
Fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws,
We'll see, sir.
exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian.
Yeah, it's just battling the dark tide.
Now, be free.
Light, come hither!
Damn. Oh, shit!
Make way for your destroyer.
Ah! Let me stab her in the chest.
Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
Oh, it's so fire. Oh, it's so fucking fire. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Dude, Mother Mary. And we got Arrow Rover. Let's talk to her and round us off. What's this little thing?
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us.
Of course.
Thank you. I know what I want to do now.
What's that?
Catman 11,234 said, "What a story, goddamn."
What a damn good story, man. I want to surprise you.
You're strong.
Or surpass.
Stronger than me.
Lone Syndicate said, "Game, you ruining the moment with your go touch grass
Yeah.
bullshit. Also main PROTAG shit, the elf MILF recognition."
Dude, that moment, man, as much as she is delightful, the moment where she's like, "Come at me, God Killer." It's just like, oh my fucking god, that's so fire. It's such a cool thing to say. Oh.
You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me.
That is true. That was quite the, like, get fucked. We're him. Be her savior, her killer, and her well, actually, I wasn't, well, savior is a stretch. She was a deity god that I made a deal with a long time ago. Anyways, honestly, he might be the one who caused all this as well.
But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you?
Oh, that's actually, man, she might be best girl, honestly. She we had the most romance moments with her. She's also the most, like, sweet. And also, she's not one that's just like, hey, bye. She's like, I'm gonna start training now so I can pull your ass out of the fire whenever it happens. That's pretty wholesome.
Your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me. You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that.
Okay. With it?
I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle. Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Oh, so yeah, Abby was sick for a while there, so she did save her. Nice.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
You speak as if I were a villain.
If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need great power to set you right?
I was imagining Mama, it's like this giant version of her just walking with a giant sword, just like,
Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
I'm not that easy to surpass. Bold words from someone who I handily beat. When the day comes, I'll be counting on you. Let's say that. Let's not be a fucking asshole about it.
Since I swore to be your blade, it follows that I must hone myself to a keen edge.
I love the fact that Rose like, I fucking flatline your ass. Just gets real fucking asshole out of nowhere. Oh, that's a badass, dude. She's our blade. Let's fucking go.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong.
I'm about to say, she does seem like her personality has shifted a little bit.
A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
Absolutely.
Then it is agreed.
Oh, she merged. Oh, I see.
One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere safely.
And you?
I'll go later.
Yeah, actually, I kind of wouldn't mind doing Cantarella's quest because it does seem like she's a big part of the main
Syndicate
story.
Said, imagine you said one of the other two line, and she swapped to her other version and be like, the fuck you say, rematch now.
I'd be like, let's fucking go. Like, a challenge, please. Although we did lose without her. The wind power was hit for like 22k, so like that's wild. That was fantastic. You should speak to... Yeah, no, I know. Okay. Your crown. I can't actually control how it appears. The crown, it reminds me of the things I should never forget. Gotcha. So she's no longer infected by the dark tide, but she's like, I'm not going to lose this drip. Are you kidding me? Okay, sure, I guess. But gang, hot diggity mother flippin' damn. That was some, like, S tier. What the fuck? I didn't mean to kill that thing. What the heck? I just switched to a character. She just auto hits, I guess? Jeez. Anyways, that's a must pull for me. That is a must pull. That's just like Zani. That's a must pull. The elf girl might have to go on wait because...
Catman 11,234 said, extremely happy I got to watch this story. I don't play the game, but I might for her.
Yeah, man, it's...
Great story playthrough, Grin.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate
Lone
that. I hope you guys
said
do with
that
me.
Story was on par with Shorekeeper's story, especially the ending there.
Yeah, man, honestly, I might put it a little bit above just because of the new region. Like, I find the new region more pretty. I think everything about this update was crazy. Like, again, I enjoy the fact, like, it's just good storytelling, man. Like there's moments when they show... Like, they showed 3 characters all at once. We understand each of them pretty vividly. They, like, give Cantarella... Like, I thought they were kind of giving her a cold shoulder for a little bit. But no, actually. They bring her back in, and she's actually, like, a fucking amazing part of, like... And it also speaks to her character. The fact that she had, like, all of the power of godhood and chose to give it away to save this lady who she met when she was a kid or something. It's insane. Or, like, when she was doing this, like, blessing ceremony. Is wild. Also explains why she's so fucking strong. You know? But... yeah, like, again, I was pretty, like, I don't know how they were going to sell this to me. Honestly, they did much better than Jinshi. Jinshi and the Dragon Vomit Girl, in the previous region, it was okay. It was not bad, but holy shit, did they do a really good job about this. And it's funny because, like, that's kind of the vibe you get. Like there's other characters in this world that seem like they're like, hey, Rover's the cool guy. But for whatever reason, Rover has like a really, really intimate connection with every one of these like gods. Like they love him. They look at him almost like he's like their father. So the fact that they're kind of keeping that in line of like that, like it sure may dip into like pseudo like romance, but it kind of like the word I think describes it better is reverence. They all have like a wildly high reverence for Rover. And this is one of the things where they heavily leaned into like this weird like. It makes so much sense why that character is now like a absolute ride or die for us, which not a lot of things do. In anime, it's just like they like you. Why? Because you're the main character. This is one of those times where it's like, I like you because you helped me piece together my memories. You didn't give up on me. You actually did the thing that was the hardest, which is kill me. And then you actually found a way to bring me back, and now I'm fully formed. Yeah, that person's loyal AF. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? And of course, her design is really cool, and there's like little tiny moments. Again, it's funny because like I think that's how you like lock in players. Like I think how you lock in players is this weird thing of like.
Lone Syndicate said, "I will say they still the issue of going on long dialogue dragging on."
Yes. So that was the only thing that's probably the only criticism I have as well. But sorry, I was going to wrap up that. I was going to say like that to me is worth like the stupid moment. I shouldn't say stupid. I love it. The moment in the gondola where she like falls on you, super cute. The moment where like she gets embarrassed. Like these are the moments like in 2 seconds you've shown me that they are flawed, that the flaws are wonderful, and that it's entirely human. And so often I feel like games don't do that. They like say too much, and they don't like. All we need is like 5 moments or 4 moments like that, and we're like, oh, I die for this character. Yeah. But to Lone's point, I will say, to me, it was a little bit better. Maybe it's because I cared about the character more. Like they did a better job about making me care about what she had to say, so I didn't mind some of her long dialogue. But they do have an issue where like you need to make.
Catman 11,234 said, "Now I'm happy you chose Cartethia for the gondola ride."
Yeah, me too.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, for sure. It probably wouldn't have been as good with the other lady. But anyways, unless you really like the lady. But I was gonna say, the thing that to me. I think they need to do a better job of explaining the weird lore. Like I'm sorry, but they use like so many weird fucking terms that nobody understands. Like resonator. They also use this like thing where it's basically like trying to speak in like code speak. I think that's what the premise of this world is. It's like a giant, like maybe it's a simulation, or maybe it's like these alien god entities have to like do administrators and all this weird shit. But like it ends up being so dense that like people kind of check out, and you're like, what are we talking about anymore? And I know that like it makes sense when like a god level entity is talking to you, that it's gonna be like, what the fuck are we talking? You're like, you're perfect. You're like, you're mentioning like you're like a supreme intelligence. Even though that makes sense, it doesn't mean it's palatable to consume, you know? Sometimes you're just like, buddy, I'm lost. Like, I need you to talk to me like I'm an idiot because I'm not understanding like this weird minutia. At the end, I kind of got it. I understand that she's a vessel for 2 different types of gods. One is bad, one's good. And that one god like is corrupting them, and we're the weird variable that kind of asked her to do this. All that kind of stuff. That makes some sense. But yes, that was, so good. At no point did I want to stop. That's why I think the story is like that's like the thing that I think if you can do it with a story, you've become like the best writer ever. And I don't think it's impossible to do, but it's understanding how to like leave threads that you want to see done up, you know? Like I'm reading this manhwa, that does the same thing. It's like really good about like every time I finish the chapter, I'm like, fuck, I gotta read the next one, and it ends up like burning my time in half. But it's a really good story.
Lone Syndicate said, "I'm still choosing Cantarella for the boat ride. Also agreed. I have a hard time following the lore of this game at times."
Yes. And I think it's legitimately it's only the words that they use, because like to me, I have to like my brain's doing like 10% effort to be like, what do you mean? You know, like I kind of get it, but I don't get it. It's funny though that this made me like, and again, I think if we play the quest line, she's gonna like, cause she's basically like the same thing. She is like a god candidate, or whatever you want to call it, a vessel candidate. So she's also important. So, but I do think that's the one thing that surprises me. Also, this should work now. The collection spots. Let's see. Yes, it does. Lovely. Proceed. And we'll just travel there. Yeah, it's so nice. The collecting flowers has never been so easy. Lone, do you know if they reset every day, or is it like a little bit more delayed? Track. There we go. Over there. Please don't be very far in the ground. Wait, what? Ah, shit. Is it low? No. What the fuck? Surely it's not like low. gotta be like in the walls. I've killed myself. What happens when we fall? Let's find out. Thank you. Yeah, what the heck?
Savor this.
There's gotta be like a... Oh, fuck me, dude. This is gonna be awful. Damn it. Oh, did I tell you? I didn't show you guys the thing. Check this out. She's like a little speeder boat. I wonder why she is so, you know, buoyant at the top. But anyways, she's got a fast movement ability with her swim. Wait, what is this?
Lone Syndicate said not 100% sure, but you don't think they respond every day.
They don't respond every day? So is it ever like a week or something like that? Where are these damn things? Hey, take me somewhere. Will you take me to the flower place? Apparently
What
not.
a divine breeze. Oh, this will be fun.
Oh fuck, I hit the wrong button. It says it's like here. But what the fuck does that mean? Oh, it's mega high up in the air. I gotcha. Well, we have enough beans. Yes. Nice. Get my stamina back up. Bang. Easy breezy. What I should have looked up instead of down. Oh, jeez. I feel like this is a gravitational thing where I have to find like the right amount, or like switch the direction somehow. Let's get right over
Lone
top
Syndicate
of it.
said, I mean, that makes sense. She's a good swimmer. She has 2 great flotation device on her.
That she does, Lone. That she does. You son... Okay, good. I was about to say, don't fucking do this to me where I need to get gravity involved, man. Is this seriously the best I have to do with this? Fuck! Damn it! Now we have a new gravity ability. Isn't that fun? What a good time, the gravity ability. Damn it! Is there a thing that I'm not seeing? Like a weird goober thing that switches the gravity off?
What a divine breeze.
We're able to get a couple. Oh no! Oh fucking shit! Shit! Give me these fucking things!
Breeze.
Climb! There we go. I forgot we could climb. Drop. I will get that last one, you son of a bitch. Okay. Get your stamina back, girl. Golly. And slowly walk down. Do not fall off, please. Oh, you son of a... Ah, you son of a bitch. You gonna fuck on me? I don't think so. Haha, alright. I know this is the most riveting part of the stream. Especially after the high-octane story we just went through, but still. Some stamina back. As a dude who jumped in and out of the game through Grinn's various, I understand maybe 1 out of 3. I mean, yes, but but you're doing God's work. The fact that you understand a little bit like that. Careful.
Lone Syndicate said, I can already tell it's gonna be really fun. Collect all these
Oh,
flowers.
it's gonna be so fun. We're gonna love it. Damn it.
What a divine breeze.
Oh my God, man! We got all those at least. Get off! Get off! Get off! Stop it! Oh, I also like. Maybe we can inverse the world somehow, and I'm being the asshole here for sure. Yeah, brutal
What
regardless.
A divine breeze.
Give me this last one. Okay, we got all of them in this area. Good. Track, yes. Can you just... Where am I? Are we here? Sure. Did I not activate the boss fight? guess we don't like, we didn't toggle it. The good news is there's not like 2 of them. There's like 7 or 8, so, you know, if we just bang this out a couple days, probably get maxed out. Usually you need like 50, so it's not great, but it's not at the end of the world type vibe. Hey, this one's not the worst. If you just wanted to hit up this area, it's not that bad. Also, I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to play ZZZ today. Probably, I don't know, we might play it tomorrow, I'm not sure. We'll play it by ear. But finally, we can use characters that are not garbage.
Lone Syndicate said these the type of material I hope only this character needs, because if another character requires them, I might say, fuck it, we don't need this character.
Sometimes it's best to be like, forget about it.
Surge of deep tides to sunken depths.
We just dropped 70k, dude.
In the whispers of
that's another 10k.
Reborn from ancient
like, that's insane. We don't even have our character leveled up, or we have the talents leveled up that much. We have like 4 talents leveled up to 3. Ooh, a new Drake an enemy. Also, let's just equip our little scanner, so my blind ass can see them. There we go. Thank you. This. Yeah, that character's gonna hit hard, like really hard. Can't interrupt, dude. I am like, this is tough, man. They almost did too good of a job selling the other character. Like selling the new elf lady. Like, to me, it goes Zani. Zani's still probably the top, just because I seen her gameplay. I think it's gonna suit me. Zani and then her. But at the same time, man, I was excited for the elf girl, but now I'm kind of like, nah. We're gonna have to go for one copy of her for sure. I have having one character that, like, you're maybe, but having 2 of them, that's some shit. That's where, like, I gotta start budgeting. Okay, and by budgeting I mean, like, yeah, not full on budgeting, but kind of budgeting. Yeah, having characters that need multiple of this. I mean, it hasn't been that bad though. Like, there's only one spot that was like, if you wanted to really go off, it's gonna be a pain. Well, we'll see what these other spots are like, but.
Lone Syndicate said, Kuro, shut up and take my money.
Yeah, the Lone is just like, hey, I'm a millionaire. I'm kidding. Lone just knows what he wants, works his job, and knows what gives him happiness. I was going to talk to you guys about this tomorrow, man, but dude, one of the things that is in the book that I'm reading that it's been very helpful as of late, but it's, again, I've talked about it before, but it's called The Richest Man of Babylon. But one of the things it gets you to do is, like, budget your expenses. So basically, you go through and you just make a budget. Basically, you just try to figure out how much money you're coming in, how much money you're spending every month, and man, has it been, like, extremely useful and extremely, like almost like a wake-up call about, like, certain variables that I have not gotten in. So yeah, I think also just by you being in the water like that, it automatically puts you into this weird state. Yeah.
Hey.
She is a cool character that can, like, fly, which is kind of neat.
From the abyss.
Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna drown to death. Okay. Golly, that's not good.
What a divine
Give me the. I hit the button. I hit the button. Okay. These ones, a little bit of the son of a bitch, I'll be honest. She just swims so fast. Again, is it faster than just, like, just flying? Probably not. But hey, where are the other ones? It says they are this way.
Why not savor this?
What? Are they in the water or what? Are they above this in the ceiling? What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe they're in the water?
What a divine breeze.
Sucks because I can't get the rest unless I get these last 2. Ah, I see. Not very helpful.
Lone Syndicate said, I haven't really been spending in gacha that much as of late, like my spending in Nika has reduced. I spent some money on SMB, but that's all other than the $5 for the passes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, was that because, were you willing to spend money, or is it because you got lucky and didn't have to spend money? I think both are valid. But I think it, like, yeah. Also, there's quite a lot in this region. I thought there was not going to be that many. Not too bad. Let's do this. We're going to spend our resin, we're going to level up our character, and then we are going to call that a fun-ass stream, man. Again, sometimes those are kind of hit or miss, if I'm honest. Sometimes, like, the whether the like doing story on stream, sometimes it's something that's not very engaging, or it's kind of engaging but not that much, a little bit. So the fact that y'all got a kick out of it as much as I did that time around, that was good. But maybe it's also just like the main story, and no, you fucked up, in this game is pretty iconic. Oh god, oh god. It's pretty iconic, but not everything is. So like maybe not all the story is. Maybe for like maybe we'll do like a companion quest on stream, and then also make some main story stuff. So long as the main story keeps hitting. Honestly, the main story has been hitting ever since. The only down point I've ever had was Camellia. Recently. Camilla's story is pretty mid. Kind of corny, annoying, all that.
Surge to sunken depths. Struggle. Oh, this will be fun.
Like frigid depths.
Reborn from ancient roots.
Oh, so we just dropped this. Bang! We just dropped 500,000 damage with our Camellia. Pow! You've unlocked one thing. What is this? Okay. We dodged some lightning.
Lone Syndicate said, honestly, to answer your question, Grin, both like him been getting luck and I just haven't been wanting to spend. Also, Nikkei update, new one dropped yesterday, got her in one multi-boom.
Ooh, nice! Ah! Am I supposed to be doing this in a special thing? Dodge lightning strikes until the timer goes out. Oh, I see. Oh! No! Oh my fucking god, I hate you so much. Oh, I say it's... I stepped out of the zone in like... Yeah. We have to save our dodges. 21 seconds, dog? Man, it's a long time.
Lone Syndicate said also, Grin, I was waiting till tomorrow to talk to you about this, but I have gone down the rabbit hole of learning how to rig VTuber models.
Ooh, how'd it go, Lone? Damn, that's a whole ass thing. It's like AI art shit. Damn, man. How is that even... How are you managing? Have you actually applied it, or are you just like checking out some videos? Because, dude, Lone, if I could give you... I was going to talk about this more tomorrow, but might as well we do it now. But I was going to say, man... I talked about it a little bit today where I was talking about like how important it is to not focus on the outcome of like what you're trying to do. Like I want to make a VTuber, rig a VTuber model, stuff like that. Opposed to someone who is just like, hey, I just want to start to learn this. Like, and that means me like learning, watching a video every day and kind of trying to apply some of the stuff I'm learning. And I do that for like a 3 month straight. I'm gonna fucking probably have this down pat. So you're focusing on the inputs rather than the outputs. But what do you call it, man? The other thing is, like for me, when it comes to the AI art thing. Man, oh my, we got a lot of, this is a lot here, man. I thought we were done, but I guess not. Let's try to level up our character before we get into the weeds. But yeah, just the idea that like when I was starting to learn AI art, there was moments when it was like mad overwhelming because it's like you're trying to learn all this like complex prompting code stuff like that. You're trying to also figure out why it looks like shit and all that stuff. But again, I think if you just pull things back to like a small incremental thing and you slowly start doing things bit by bit, you end up being like, holy shit, I'm actually getting somewhere, you know? I guess that's like me as an older person who's like trying to learn
Lone
things.
Syndicate said, I've been checking out some video and even started drawing a model, and it's an interesting experience. I finished drawing the head.
Ooh, let's go, Lone. That's fucking huge.
Still sea,
like
stirring it to life with waves that reach for the sky.
What are you talking about? Anyways, like how far are you along? So like, let me see. I've checked out the video and I've started drawing the model. Like drawing as in like you're drawing it, or are you actually like impuing it in 3D? Oh, I should be clear. I have no idea how VTuber things happen. So maybe it is you use a flat image and then you kind of rig it so like all of these flat images kind of play a part in it. That makes more sense. Man, that's gonna be Lone. If you can develop that skill, buddy, I think like it's tough. Like it's not tough. Sorry. The one thing I was like, I'm thinking a lot right now, but like, okay, you're doing this predominantly. Maybe you have a full-time job, but then you're trying to think of ways. Okay, well, how could I make money possibly on the side and have like various ways to have like revenue streams coming back to me? All this kind of weird entrepreneur stuff that I know probably sounds like garbo to some people or like grift or nonsense to some people too. But I think that's something that actually would be that, where like if you just opened up like a side account and you ever wanted more money and you just had like this thing where you were rigging models for people and whatnot, I think could be like a pretty lucrative thing that seems like it's not going to ever, not ever, but it seems like something that could be applied to multiple things. So you're having to learn all this different technology like 3D mapping and something like that, which I feel could apply to other things, you know, and you might even find out you have like a super big passion for it, you know? I can't believe it's, God damn it, dude. I wasn't trying to have a fucking 4-hour stream today. I wanted to do something.
Lone Syndicate said, so I am just starting, so I am still at step 1, and that's drawing the model. I haven't even touched the rigging process. Honestly, I am exited.
Excited? Let's go, Lone. You should be excited. But just try to make like, again, remember that it's about like consistent pressure, not like, because I feel like I just put myself in your position, Lone, and I feel like there'll be moments when eventually it gets overwhelming. It gets to be like, oh shit, there's too much going on. I'm getting kind of lost. And at that point, it's so important to realize it's okay. I don't need to learn this immediately. It's not like when I say I don't need to learn this immediately, I don't mean like, oh, I'll learn it in 5 months. No, it's about like, I'm going to get to this. If this takes me 3 days to understand this one video, this one concept, then it's going to take me 3 days. But as long as I'm keeping pressure on it, I'm going to get to a point of competency with this, and I'm going to have a skill that I'm probably better off just having that in general, you know? I'm so excited. That's going to be huge, Lone. I'm excited because I think it's like, again, it's a useful thing as like a side thing. Like what I mean is like if you ever wanted to have more money because you're excited for Nikita's, or maybe something happens with your family, you want to like pay a bill or like a medical bill or something like that. That's something that you could theoretically tap into and do to make an extra bit of money. So it's not just a skill that's fun like art is, or like making videos is, but it's a skill that actually could have like a financial impact on your life, which is even more, you know, exciting. And I know you're not thinking about it that way, but just as your friend, I would hope to be like, hey, man, this actually has other uses. But it says maybe like a tiny waifu on her shoulder to keep the broke. What? Also, Raid says, I'm definitely going to be trying to get back into Let's go, Raid! Also, Raid said, got you, Raid. The story was so good, I didn't even touch my coffee, man. Also, I think we have enough to like fully level our character up. Let's see. Oh, it did not take a long time. Honestly, as much as I was bitching about the flowers, we got a fuck ton of flowers real fast. So actually, it might not be that bad at all.
Like a fierce
might be pretty chill. In fact, the thing that's going to kick my ass is the weekly materials.
The sea
Level 80.
Plumb the sea's depths or uncover its secrets.
Yes, that.
Yet, for those who brave its dark currents,
we need 2 more, and then we're level 90. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. We spent like we could get as many as you need in like the first day.
Treasures.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. Good job, Kuro. I was worried that we were gonna have to like really give it to him. But no. Fly! Oh, I used this dumb shit.
Who will sink into the depths with me?
Who will swim into the... I will say, she's a little husky. A little husky sounding. Oh my god. Oh, please. Why? Oh, because there's fucking enemies, so you can't activate a glider? You're annoying. Anyways. Are they not aggro now? Now can I activate the fly? Thank you. Damn you. Also, it's funny, they bloom at night. So when you got, I heard people saying this, where like these flowers are kind of missable, but because they don't bloom, but if you're at nighttime, they're super bright and hard to miss. But it's funny because we have a scanner that makes them glow. So, you know, kind of like...
Lone Syndicate said I am on my VTuber arc now between my OC and this I finally moving on in my art journey, although I might take a quick side quest and do some trigger fan art because I got a good idea for a drawing.
Oh, I can't wait, Lone. It's funny, I have kind of gotten to a point, and I'm sorry I haven't kept you guys up to date on this because I just kind of, yeah, but I have kind of gotten to a point where like I have reached pretty high competency. Like, I'm at the point where I don't have any kind of like question of what I want to make anymore. It's just a question of like how much time do I have to like iterate upon it to get me to what I want, which is really neat.
Why not save it?
Again, it's like there was plenty of times where I was learning the AI like art thing that I'm like, I'm gonna get to a point, like a breaking point where I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. like, or like I want to stop because I'm kind of like, I don't know, this is too much. I'm getting overwhelmed, kind of thing. But I've gotten past that, which is nice. So yes.
Wove through
and lastly,
time.
Bang.
And now you've reached the sea's depths.
Yes.
Remember, no matter how venomous the seabed, there will always be a place for you here.
Oh, that's actually...
Here, the currents move slowly, and I long to drift with you.
I don't like the ending there. She's like, I'm like, what? Speak out. I can't hear you. Anyways, but now let's look at our character's stats. Same stats, I guess, but probably better scaling attack. We still need to get our critical rate up higher, so we still need to perfect our things. But otherwise... not the worst. We got some pretty decent percentages. I don't know if this is the best artifact to use for her. I think it is. Transform into this character. You just quickly do a little burst of damage. You get 12. Yeah, any character with this resonator equipped has a havoc bonus of 12% and basic attack damage, which she does. But with that being said, there are also, let's see. I thought there was nightmare equivalents, which are super, very, very good. And I think there is a havoc version of that, which is... Dauntless or Dreamless, I think is what it is. Let's just get all these just because. There's that one. Oh wait, no, we want the nightmare equivalent. Sorry. Reset. All the way to the bottom. Go, go, go. Yeah, so it's these ones, which are the
Lone
nightmare.
Syndicate said, honestly, you just need some better crit rate, and she's perfect.
Yeah, about to say, she's doing actually like a little bit too much damage than I was thinking it was going to be possible. Who is that? Morning Ox. Who's that? And she's got... oh, yeah, I guess the nightmare equivalent of these. What does that mean? But yeah, these ones are pretty good. This one says... yeah, 12... same thing. 12 basic and 12 that. It's not... I mean, I guess it does have like 3 uses, so it's not the worst. It's not bad, but yeah, what is that Morning Ox thing? I've never seen that one before. This one's also not bad. I think it is Havoc as well. Yeah, but it's specifically... I mean, this might actually be better. The Resonator with Echo's... this Echo equipped, sorry, will do increased coordinated attack damage, which is kind of what I'm hoping for with her. Also, dude, we haven't even been fucking with Rover. Let's make a little weird team so we can just mess around with Rover a little bit. That's funny because I do think that was I get it makes sense from the story because we absorb her like fucking energy or whatever. Her spark, but at the same time, I think it's kind of a miss.
Lone Syndicate said, I mean, she's a healer, a havoc buffer, and does core-radiated attacks, so I knew she'd be insane.
Yeah, well, that's true, for sure. Can I change these things out? There we go. Let's do Rover, replace.
We still have a long journey ahead of us. Let's press on.
What was it? Was it this? Yes. No. This. And
Where
then...
are you, my lovely...
I hate you, Camilla. Okay. This is our Rover. Did I hit deploy? I did. Okay, let us go to this. So, where are Rover? There we are.
I will be there for everyone.
I will be there for everybody. Okay.
As we head toward our shared future.
I don't know if I want these
the past
goggles on
behind.
him. It makes him look a little too weird shit, freak nonsense. Can I just... No, I don't think I can. I think it's in my inventory. Anyways, weapons. Now, gang, here's the question. Do we give him a 5-star weapon or... the new weapon that we didn't... oh, what the fuck? I thought we got the new weapon. Are you shitting me? I thought we for sure got the new weapon, dude. Oh, well, there is a new weapon. I guess we have a way of getting it somehow, but I don't know what that is. But anyways, we'll rock it out for now, I guess. I don't want to level that up either. So I was memeing, but anyways. This... oh, perhaps it's a skin. Nope. Nope, it is not. And that is just the... okay, yeah. All right, well, never mind. But this is what I wanted to see. And this is what kills me. Oh, look at that. I actually do know what he does. Does he already have... ooh, we get one of the constellations for him. So this is kind of huge. Do we want to break down this character right now? Fuck it. casting midair counter burst. So basically the character revolves around weird things, and just like every character, I'm sure it's like a word salad about his abilities. But essentially, he has like a lot of in-air abilities. He's like an aerial version of Rover. He's also a supporter, and I think he also heals. But he also does something unique, which he applies something called like erosion, which I think is just like an elemental weakness shred. So yes, but also in the like special thing, he was hitting for like 20k. So that's pretty fucking good. If he heals and is pumping out like bursts of 20k, the thing that sucks about Rover though is basically you have to do. I'm trying to think of how to, like, Rover's main thing is like it's hard for him to get his like concerto energy, which is like his bar. You have to fill up the bar at the bottom of his skill tree, then activate his abilities, and then you can like go on a tear. But the issue is Rover usually requires you to play him to then do that, which most characters don't kind of require you to do that. But I think that probably is different for him. So, but regardless, the fact that he was pumping out 20k is pretty surprising. In fact, if anybody's like getting into Wuthering Waves again, and you happen to see any like Arrow Rover like max investment, send those videos my way because I'd be curious to see if it's actually worth investing in them. Because my next team I want to build is a Arrow team. The issue is that all the future characters I really want, as far as like wanting them just generally, are not those elements. So yes. I'm just making the teams that are already giga broken. Like Camillea's team did not need any help. We just gave her like a massive amplifier damage DPS person who probably is a good enough DPS just to function by herself. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, his alt also. His alt is the one thing actually I'm very curious what it does. Unleash the power of the Eye Tempest, dealing arrow damage and healing all nearby resonators on our team. So his thing is a heal. I think. I don't know if it's well, we can just see by seeing this. It's healing. So this also heals you. So his Forte gauge expenditures also heal you. His skill does not. His skill, I believe, so Rover's also about making something called like Awakened Gale stats. So he has Gale stacks that he can build, and then he expends them, doing massive damage, which is very neat. But I wouldn't mind playing him a little bit. I'm also curious how much he scales. Let's just run around and play him for a little bit. But let us also fix the face thing. The problem with Rover's face, which is to say, so many problems. Sorry. There it is. Take this off. Remove. There. Now, we do not have the weird mask on our boy Rover. It was not an enhancement. Also, look, I feel like the flower game, you don't have to worry about it. You can get, like, in 20 minutes, you can bang on all those flowers, and you're able to level up Camellia probably to the max point. Yeah, especially if you do her special daily. And I think I even had like some left over. So yeah, really, really not that bad. But this is the question that I kind of have, man. And this is the kind of thing I've been like lost about for a while.
I will be there.
What do I level up
as we head toward our shared future?
Lone Syndicate said, "I will say the mask looks a lot better on female robots."
Yes, probably, most definitely. But my thing is like, where do I put my resin now? Is kind of where I'm at, because I have my characters kind of leveled up. I guess I could dump it into what's her name. It's a horrible sentence, but like the artifact set that the one lady likes, which is I believe this one, which I already have a lot of. And arguably by doing this, I'm also prepping for what I think is going to be. No, this might be the set that what's her name likes the most. Where is it? This? Yeah, it's what's her name's. I think it's this one. Triggering outro skill with havoc, surround enemies. Is that the one I have her on? I could just do this easier by going like this, and then.
I will be there forever.
This.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
This. What is it called? Yes, that's the right set. Yeah, outro skill does a bunch of damage, which you can easily get her outro skill really quickly, and then it says surrounding enemies considered outro skill damage. The
Lone Syndicate said, well, you could farm echoes, or if you have a set for every can never go wrong with XP materials or money.
Yeah, to me I like to like have like instant feedback with like what I'm spending. So that's what I'm kind of like. I'm almost like I like preparing for the next character, or like making the character I do have better than like just dumping it into like XP. Even though that's nice, but I feel like this game is so liberal with its rewards. I've never really had to do that. Like I haven't even got close. Like the amount of times I have been like broke ass in Wuthering Waves, and how I'm never even close to broke in this game is a testament to like the rewards and such. Also, I think Cat did say he's gonna head out. Sorry, I didn't say goodbye. Cat. Let us. Oh wait, what? There's more? There's more story. The Maiden, the Drifter, and the Death thing. Oh wow, we get another constellation for Arrow Rover. That'd be awesome, dude. I wish they made it so that like they didn't just keep giving us like buffs to Arrow Rover every consecutive update. I wish they made it a little bit better. Also, Arrow Rover can apply to anybody because he does, I think, all around Elemental Shred, which is cool. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like fluttering right now. Map, there we go. Let's go back to Renesita. Let's just dump our points into that dungeon that I think is good for. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if this is going to be Zani's set, but it's not bad. I mean, I guess you could technically
Lone
farm up 2
Syndicate
sets.
said, honestly, how you feel is how I feel in Z's. I have full mats for prep for Trigger and Vivian, so I am just like, what do I spend my battery on?
See, that's surprising to me because for me, I feel like in that game, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm drowning. I think I play the game quite a bit too, you know. See, this is also tempting. We could build this out for Arrow Rover. Yeah. What's this? What's the secondary effect on this? Havoc damage 10%. Trigger and out. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh. Yeah, that might not be bad. That way we get a set for her. And then we get a set for Rover. That's like the best way. Again, I think Rover is going to be a good Arrow Rover is at least a healer. So if we ever do have like a wind person, I think he's going to be the go-to like wind fighter person. But let's see how she is. Oh, also, fuck, I didn't do that. We also have to level up her. I will be there
for everyone.
I probably will do this on my time though, because it's not always the most interesting thing to do. Let's get that nice. Yeah, it's probably better to put those there. Get this too. I did prepare for her, but I don't know if we have all that we need, because specifically that one resource, this thing, is like gonna kick my ass. But we'll see if we can fully send her, which we will. There we go. And this. Oh wait, what is the stat again? I took a fucking image of what she is, like the route in which you need to level up for this. It is Forte skill first. Forte skill push to the breaking point. I mean, she was already doing like 12k or 6k on her basic attacks, and then like 12k with her pops, and then she did 15k with her ult with like level 50, and also no investment in these stats. Now maybe they don't scale, so maybe it's kind of a moot point. Skill is next. This is a thing that pops for a good bit of damage. Good scaling. Let's leave it. Let's bring them all to 6. Liberation was the next big thing. Oh, we accidentally pushed that too high. All right. Is normal attacks that important right now? Maybe not. I think Forte gauge we should just dump a lot of the points into that we have. And yeah, we can't spend anymore because of the stupid thing. I guess we could put all the points into this. I don't know if her outro skill is very necessary, but I mean, I feel like why not? If it's already at that point, might as well just push it. But now she is severely leveled up, so let's see. Now, granted, she doesn't have a great critical rate, but when she does hit, it should be pretty impressive. Oh, that's cool.
Leave it to me.
Okay, that's pretty fire. Rover feels pretty fucking cool, dude. Yeah, he's pretty, like, he hits hard. Dude, that's such a funny thing that his scythe is such a bitch-ass weapon compared to all his other... Yeah, you're able to, like, full-on use him.
With the sounds.
Alright, let's switch to what's today. Let's use this. Also, fuck it, let's use that. Why not?
Into the endless deep.
We have this.
Hey.
Yeah, we're dropping 9 4K.
Who will sink into the depths with me?
And we also have this, which will pop with this, and then do this.
Riptides claim you.
Okay, that wasn't very good damage. I wonder why that was. Maybe we didn't crit.
Sprout of budding seeds.
And of course, Camellia is just the person that will devour the world. Give me some max energy like this. Do this.
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Ooh, 10K with no talent investments, not terrible. The fact that he feels like a really good in-air character. Yeah, that's what the fuck, dude? That hit for 15K? And it's not even leveled up at all? I guess we do have good crit. We do have decent stats, so with talent investment, probably we'll push it to 20K, which is probably what they gave us for Rover. Probably gave us like the max level investment Rover. Also, is that it? No, we still have one more. Okay, good. Also, I'm not sure if we were playing Cantarella the best.
Who will sink into the depths with me?
We activate this again. I think then we have max stats for our thing. We could do this one more time. We could do this. Do this.
Crooning.
Dang it.
Let's have fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised Rover is doing this much damage. Oh, also, it's probably that's the only thing that's a little bit sad to me. Is the coordinated attack damage is pretty minuscule with Cantarella. It's not very noticeable. It's like 6, which is pretty sad.
Judgment, tempest of slashes. I am the tempest.
Yeah, 11K is pretty good with nothing.
Bloom from ashen shell.
I'm actually very tempted to see this one last thing.
Oh, this will be fun. That tickles.
I want to activate this.
Sleep in the whispers of silence.
This. Okay, let's see. So we activate our ult. Nope. Damn it. Well, hurry up. We gotta see. Yep. Move.
The lovely smell of all my prey.
Oh, that's impossible to see. That's a bad showcase. I wonder if it scales off of your innate damage. Okay, we're doing like 4K, 2K. Let's switch back to you. What if you heal yourself? She heals when she gains that energy. She gets stacks, I believe. Give me your ult, damn you!
This will be fun.
Oh!
Bad timing.
Stop! Please!
Call from the abyss.
There, okay. Now let's switch to you. Don't die. Don't die too soon, please. Damn it! Yeah, well, I'm trying to see what her damage is.
Savor this.
Kind of a pain in the ass to get that going, man. We gotta find like a cluster of enemies, beat the shit out of it. I guess we could just do that again. Yeah. Lone says, honestly, what do you call it, Lone? I'm not sure. Do you, when you're using Cantarella, do you notice her, like, substats or like, her like, coordinated attack damage is good? Because, like, to me, I don't know. I guess it's kind of nice seeing her have, like, 12K when you're actually using her, but having, like, her be a good supporter, which I thought I kind of had her built as, you know? But I guess maybe not. I guess we'll just spend some gems, which we have 1,000 of, to make this happen. There. All right, one more time.
Who will sink into the depths with... Oh, this will be fun.
Trying to not kill them too fast.
Hey. Silence.
Her basic attacks are hitting for like 2K. It's actually like not terrible damage.
Surge of deep tides.
Okay, now this.
Engulfed by seas.
Do not kill him. Okay, good. Yeah, it's still only hitting for like 9K.
Lone Syndicate said I still need to get her level up, but her coordinated attack was doing about 2K at level 50. Then you also gotta level up her skills.
It's 2K? But her skill, I'm at like level 7. And I'm seeing like a 700. Yeah, I'm seeing like 700 ticks. Yeah, if for coordinated attack was 2K, that'd be perfectly good for me. But I feel like I'm seeing 2K. I wonder what's if something's not good. There is an artifact set that people say that you could use for 2, which is buffing coordinated attacks, which is kind of why I'm wondering if like perhaps maybe that's the artifact set that I want.
The tides have
because the one that I have basically just is kind of the one that you would use if you want to use her as a havoc buffer, which is probably what. Yeah, I don't really want to level up the coordinated attack one. That one's quite a lot, especially get a good artifact set like that. It's looking a little rough. But I will say, the thing that surprised me the most in this is like fucking Havoc Rover actually is like feels good to play. Like he doesn't feel like the other Rovers where he like feels like you're waiting for something to happen. I feel like you can play him.
Lone Syndicate said need more testing on my end.
Okay. Let's see. What is his first constellation? Casting midair coordinated cloudburst dance enhances Rover's resistance to interruption. Okay, it's kind of neat so you don't get like knocked out of the sky. What are the other ones? Casting Resonator skill Unbound Flow consistently restores HP for Resonators on the field by 20 of Rover's attack every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. Wow. Rover's attack every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. Okay, so an interval of heal. That's actually a long time of like passive regen. When Resonator's on the field, he has his HP lowered to 35%. Immediately restores 10% of their HP loss. Restoration effect triggers once every 10 seconds, and that's not bad at all. Buff to arrow damage, whatever. Air burst increases Resonator's skill damage. Okay, whatever. Multiplier yes, this is the character that this is the thing that bothers me. So many of the other like characters have like pretty notable effects. Rover's constellations are always like, I think Rover should have game-changing constellations, like give him new access points the more you play him, which I think would also make him make more sense of people being like, oh, I want to go back and like level up this character and use them because they just got the one constellation in the story that makes them what do you call like a different person, like a different playstyle in general, you know. Multiplier Omid Storm is increased by 20%. Okay, yeah, so we have a little bit better of that. And lastly, his capstone is the damage multiplier of Resonator skill Unbound Flow is increased by 30. It's not that they're bad. It's just that they're like systemic skill damage upgrades and nothing that gives him new gameplay. Which a lot of that's a lot what happens. You know, like it'd be cool if you could play like this character and like as you level him up, he becomes more DPS oriented and also good at healing. So he becomes pretty formidable. Whereas there's a lot of characters that are like him times 10 just at a base. You know, like she is great. She heals, she deals damage, she also has coordinated attacks, and Rover, I think, resists shreds and heals, which is not bad, but it's not 3.
Would you like a fuck?
Rover still was quite good. But ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow will be our hangout stream, so hopefully I can see you then. Yes. Damn good story, man. I cannot wait for the elf lady to come on up because she is, they won me over with the story of it. I was kind of like, okay, I mean, she's neat. I think I was always probably going to go for it because I thought she'd be strong by default, and I do think the leak suggests that she is a dual elemental type person. I think she's one of the first characters that's going to be dual elemental, which makes sense that Lone was saying she's probably going to be, I think it makes sense she's Havoc and Light, but it would be cool if she was Havoc, or Havoc and what is it called? Havoc and Arrow, which would be cool because Arrow doesn't have enough love, I don't think, right now. Also, I don't know many characters that like change the entire tint of the world by existing, which she does. Camilla, I mean, or Cantarell, sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging in there with a long ass stream. We definitely got to make these streams probably like 2 hours instead of 4. Because I don't have enough time after them to do a lot of the shit I need to, and I'm sure you guys have a busy day as well. But hopefully I can see you guys again. There will be another stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Just going to be hanging out talking. We might play a little bit of Withering Waves, but we'll see. Also, sorry I couldn't get around to ZZ. Just that story was so captivating, and it took us kind of by the balls a little bit. But last, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you again once again. Thank you kindly for your time, and goodbye for now, my friends.